Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Shook After Dark for our very special live stream. For tonight's live stream, we're going to go ahead and pick up where we left off on Sunday. Major charges have been filed. Paws Kuwait went and made it official. We will go over all of the screenshots that we have missed, all of the developments since Sunday. If you guys remember, she was going on a community tab rampage. I wanted to say both at the same time. It kind of tripped me up a little bit, but we will go over what has happened since then. But like I was saying, she has not been seen herself since that rampage on Sunday night on her community tab. People are still wondering, is she in Canada? Did she flee to Canada? Or is she still in Kuwait as we are talking? We will, of course, discuss that. I'm still like all over the place when it comes to that, because you would think if she was in Canada, she would be online blabbing. But maybe she is in Canada and she doesn't want to make things worse for Salah, so that's why she's not online. You guys know, but we will go over that during the live stream. We will also take a look at MilkyChai interviewing Mr. Shabib. He's back and he dropped some revelations for us about Salah. Cough, cough. He is unemployed. I mean, we have been saying that. We will go over pretty much everything to now in regards to Foodie's charges. Will she, won't she? Where is she? What is going on? This is getting crazy. Honestly, it's getting scary. This is getting scary. And then we will take a look at Amber. We'll do a little bit of comic relief. You guys know we'll get through all the craziness at first. And then at the end, we will go through some comic relief Amber reaction. Because we'll probably need it. We will probably need it by then, but welcome in everyone. I will go ahead and leave some timestamps down below. Let me catch my breath. I feel like that was too long of a intro, but here we are. Intro kind of, there's a lot of like screenshots that we missed. I just spent like the last couple of hours gathering the screenshots, going over. I pretty much knew, like I was keeping up with what was going on. But I was pretty busy Monday and Tuesday. Yesterday, I actually went to the Switch 2 launch. I was going to do my live stream yesterday, but then I decided kind of on a whim to go sit outside of Best Buy for hours. I think I was there, let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, like almost 8 hours outside of a Best Buy, which is kind of crazy. Oh yeah, there's also the pick on No Madness Life. I already saw that. I'm calling bullshit on that, to be honest. But we can start there. If you guys have not seen it, there is screenshots that people are claiming are Foodie Beauty. Thank you for the super chat, Megan Raquel. Is this the longest she's been offline? She's only been offline for 3 days. Like, no, I don't think this is the longest she's been. No. But I'm trying to remember, like, when was the last time she's been gone? It's only been 3 days. I mean, well, no, because she wasn't live on. It's been 3 days since we've heard from her on the community tab, if you're saying that. But as far as live streams, it's been since what, Friday? Or Saturday was she beezing? I can't remember. There was this one 8 days ago, but there was one after that. So May 28th is the last content available on her channel, but there was stuff after that. Yeah, I'm going to say Friday. What's the last time? Anyways, it has been a while. When did you last twerk? Never. Missy Moo was in Yo Mama's saying a mutual friend of Foodie's confirmed she is safe, but I didn't press for details because I doubt she would give them to me. I don't know. I mean, I would be very, very skeptical of anything that you're seeing regarding her whereabouts until we actually see her show up. I would say be very skeptical about what's happening regarding her. Okay, so people are saying, I guess we'll start here. This is like the newest thing. People are talking about these pictures regarding Foodie Beauty from No Madness Life. This is like in a balloon. Oh my gosh. Okay, so where's the other picture? Okay, there's this one. And then that one. Okay. All right, so these are coming from No Madness Life channel. Pictures claiming that they are Foodie Beauty in Canada. I guess these were posted by a family member of Chantal's from a birthday party. And this is supposed to be her stomach. I don't think that that's her stomach at all, to be frank with you guys. Or I guess that would be her arm. And then this would be like where her chest is, and this is her stomach. It's hard to really say. And then there's also this one. Where is it? Here, yeah. In a balloon. This is her body in a balloon. You know what? That looks like her body. Like, look, you can see the wonky backside and then the stick legs with like the wonky backside and then the stomach sticking out. Looks exactly like her, but I don't know. Like, there's no hijab on the top. Like, where is the black for her hijab or hair? I don't know. Maybe she took it off. Maybe she's done. Yeah, how can you tell what that is? I don't know. I would say take all of this with a grain of salt. That could literally be anything. I know it kind of looks like her, but it could be anything. It could be anything. I would take all of this with a grain of salt regarding her whereabouts right now. She could still be in Kuwait for all that we know at this point. She took her hijab off instantly. Do you think that if she came back to Canada, or what if she has already changed her like Kuwait identity? Because she doesn't have to wear that hijab in Kuwait. She's just wearing it for, to be honest, I don't know why she's wearing it. I think she started wearing it because she knew that people would talk about it. It would piss people off and it would cause drama and it would send views her way for sure. That's like why she first started wearing it. Because I believe Salah said that she didn't have to for him, but then she tried to say that he said that she does have to. Everything. Thank you for the super. Thank you so much. That's very generous of you. Who's foodieing their beauty? Felon Beauty. Thank you so much, everything. You want to see the switch? Okay, I'll show you guys the switch real quick. Real quickly, I'll show you the switcheroo, and then we'll get right back to Chantal to put the Joy-Cons on, the new ones. Look, they magnetize in like this. Whoop. And then this one on the other side. Whoop. I love the click. It's so satisfying. And it pretty much looks the same. Like the interface looks pretty much the same. I'm playing Mario Kart World right now. That's fun. Yeah, the interface pretty much looks the same. Pokemon is so much better. If you guys played that, you know how fucking horrible it was on Switch 1. It's so much better on Switch 2. Like, it's actually smooth as butter. It was so surprising to me because it was a complete mess on Switch 1. Mario Kart is like different. I don't know what I think about Mario Kart yet. I'm still like gathering my opinion. I only did 2 of the Grand Prix, so 8 tracks I played so far. And can you play Switch 1? Yeah, you can play all of your Switch 1 games as far as I know. Pretty much all of them. You just put it in like you do. Show your Labubu. I don't have it yet. I still don't have my Labubu. It's coming tomorrow, hopefully. That's what UPS says tomorrow, so. But it's been taking all this time. It said it's in Montreal, California, which I had never heard of. Well, it said Montreal, comma, CA, comma, United States. So I was like, at first I was like Montreal, Canada, but then it was like Montreal, comma, CA, comma, US. So Montreal, Canada? I mean, California? I don't know. Whatever. Maybe it was just a miss thing. Jen Chapin, thank you for the super. The King Alex is live on a Thursday. What? Can I get I smell like coconut oil? Laughing dead emoji. Thank you.
Emoji.
Emoji.
My skin is clear. My makeup is flawless. I am living my best life. I smell like coconut oil.
I smell like coconut oil.
My skin is clear. My makeup is flawless. I am living my best life. I smell like coconut oil.
I smell like coconut oil, guys. Let me grab my tissues. Oopsies. Baby. Do not be deceived. Do not be deceived. But my shorts are pretty short. And Mike's in the way. There you go. Legs. These shorts don't match, but I didn't leave the house in this outfit. I don't care. When I'm on stream or on video, I usually just wear like, it doesn't matter what I have on the bottom, you know? So I'll just have like shorts or pants that don't match or something like that. I swear you're aging in reverse. I don't know. My eye bags are bagging. It's just covered up with makeup. Costco tissues. How did you know? Did I show the bottom? Kirkland tissues. Where were we? Oh yeah, foodies in Canada. Oh yeah, finishing up Mario Kart. What I did want to say about Mario Kart right before we get back into Chantal. It's different than Mario Kart 8. Like, you can't swerve around a corner and then boost. Like, that doesn't work. Like, you swerve around the corner and then you don't go any faster. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. The drifting is different. It's weird. I don't know what to think. I have to like relearn how to play. So I will fill you guys in later if I like it. I just have to get better. It's harder for sure. Because Mario Kart 8, when I played the Grand Prix, I would always get first place. First time I tried it, 150cc, first place every time. And in this one, I've been getting like second, third place. I even got like fifth place the one time. Like, yeah, it's a little bit harder and different. Anyways, enough of that. We're going to get into Chantal and what is going on. A little rundown on her charges. The last time we checked in, was, of course, on Sunday night's live stream. I have been tweeting over on Twitter. Go follow me, Alex_is_shook, to keep up on X, formerly known as Twitter, if you would like to keep up. But we were waiting Sunday night for the charges to be filed. I think I was on until like 4 a.m. or something crazy like that. It was like 3:30 or something, waiting for these charges to file. She did not do it until that morning. Well, it was the morning our time by the time she posted, but probably the evening for her, that Paws Kuwait actually did submit the charge papers. So here is the initial post. Oops. This is translated into English. So if it sounds, yeah, a lot of things we're going to be looking at are translated into English from Arabic. So if the grammar sounds off or it doesn't sound right, it's not her, like, it's the translation's fault. It's not like her grammar, you know, just being really bad or something. So State of Kuwait, Ministry of Social Affairs and Labor. The date was 6/2 on Monday. Complaint, unauthorized collection of donations. Acting as the legal representation for the complainant. Okay, submitting the following. Complaint summary. The complainant works in the field of animal protection through a volunteer team named Paws Kuwait. On 5/30/25, we received a report regarding a stray kitten found near the Friday market, Souk El Jima, in the Al Rai area of Kuwait. The report stated that the individual took the kitten and later requested donations online without compensation or proper authorization. Upon review, it was found that the YouTube account collecting these donations is titled Foodie Beauty. Okay, so that was what was posted. They gave her channel name. I did see Paws Kuwait say that they have a lot of clips regarding her asking for donations, even from the beginning of her trip to Kuwait to now. So she has been begging. I know that she has been asking for money for like food to eat. I don't know if that counts. I guess it does. Because Kuwait is actually, I was wondering if she would get away with certain things because she does them online, but Kuwait is actually very clear, and they have like specific cybercrime laws, but they're very clear that a lot of these laws like transfer to online activity as well. And so she's effed. Angelina Dugan, thank you for the super. I have CV19 and I can't sleep. Thank you for the distraction. Thank you, Angelina Dugan. Get better, sweetie. Thank you for coming. The charges are officially done. No, they are officially charged. They officially filed. Let's say filed. I messaged Paws. Thank you, Emily, for the super chat. I messaged Paws and they said that they'll have more proof of filings after Eid and will share new official complaints papers. Yes, I have all the screenshots. We will get to that particular, but I'm trying to go like in order. So this is like the first thing that we saw on Monday. This was posted in Arabic. This whole like letter thing was posted. That's why it's kind of like a little hard to read and it doesn't sound perfect because it's all like translated. Jen Chapin, thank you for the memberships. Thank you so much. You're so generous and kind. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here, sweetie. You saw Foodie working in Hardee's. You saw her working in a Hardee's. That's the thing. Like, she is not making any money right now. We already know that those two are broke. She was crying because she couldn't beg for donos to go to Canada. I can't even beg for donations to go to Canada anymore. That was so funny. Like, girl, aren't you supposed to have a ticket to go home, number one? And number two, like, where's all your money, girl? Where does it all even go? Where does it all even go? Well, I believe their rent is like 900 US. Let's say she takes home like, well, does she pay taxes or does she just pay all? It's hard to say. I would guess that she makes like 3,400 a month ish. It depends on the month, right? So 900 goes to rent. She needs to save like 1,000 of it for taxes, but she doesn't. So she would only really take home 2,400, which is still decent, but and then the rest of it goes to food. So she doesn't even have money like laying around for a ticket home, which is interesting. Wouldn't that be something karma if she just didn't even have the money to get on the plane to go to Canada, and that was why she didn't, and then she ended up in jail or deported? People were saying she shouldn't even pay. Like, girl, don't even pay for your ticket to Canada because they'll deport you for free. They'll deport her for free. Where does the crown come from, though? What crown? The Canada crown or the Burger King crown? Paying off her bankruptcies and straight to fattening her. Okay. Girl, I don't even know if she's paying off the bankruptcies. There was like a rumor going around. I don't know how they knew it. Somebody was saying that her, maybe it was like public, maybe it's public record, but someone was saying that her, whatever she owes in Canada with her bankruptcies, with her tax debt, that they were looking for her. Her like caseworker was looking for her. I don't know how the heck anyone knew that. Maybe it's public record. I don't know. I know Canada's not as like open as the US when it comes to public record, but yeah, it's still pretty open with certain things. Her mother could buy a one-way ticket. Maybe she doesn't have it. You know, a lot of people don't have like, what is it, $700? A lot of people wouldn't survive a $700 emergency just thrown on them out of nowhere. You know, that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Here is a follow-up from Paws Kuwait from Monday on this charging post. The first page is about the small kitten, and she is asking donations for him. The second page is about all her activity collecting donations from the time she arrived in Kuwait till the day she left. As she says, she fled to Canada. See, that has been thrown around a lot. The fact that Paws Kuwait says that she has said that she flown to Canada. So I don't know if they are corresponding with Chantal behind the scenes. I would imagine they wouldn't, like, if they're taking this seriously, they wouldn't correspond with her behind the scenes because it is a legal matter in that way. Oh yeah, Klarna for plane tickets. I was gonna say, like, doesn't she have a credit card? Like, what is with these people? They they don't have any credit. They don't have any savings. Like, what is going on? It's not like she doesn't have any money. Like, girl, get it together. If you had like, if she had a credit card, she could just put it on that and make the payments that she can make on it, you know? I put my Switch on a credit card. That's how I got my Switch. I just put it on a credit card. Yeah, I'll think about it later. Maybe I'll pay like half this month, half next month or something. Imagine her running to catch a flight, Girl, what? She's not running to do anything. Remember she had to take like the tram, or there was that one time where the tram like wouldn't take her because it just didn't go that way or whatever. Purple crown. Oh, the crowns on YouTube community. Okay, yeah, the purple crown is the top chatter. Okay. I think it's the person that sends the most messages in chat, but it might also have to do with supers. Wait, what does it say? Okay. A place for fans to stand out in the community. The top 3 get special badges in the live chat, including the crown. It resets every stream, so you can always try again. So what you need to do to get on the leaderboard is collect experience points, XP, like a video game, by sending live messages and sending super chats or super stickers. Okay. So it's a combination of messages and super chats. So if you just send a lot of messages, you don't even have to send money. 25 XP. I need to make, oh, I did not expect that to be like that. Okay. That was not good. Stealing identity. Foodie beauty, identity theft, beauty. Battery exhausted. Thank you for being a member for 10 months. Grinding chat for XP. Yeah, it's like Fortnite in here, you guys. Season 1. Season 3. Remember, season 3 is going to be lit. Well, guess what, girl? It is. Just not in the way that you expected. Season 3 is lit. Season 3 is lit. Can we get a hashtag season 3 is lit? Just not the way that she expected it to be. Vape is Blue Raz Lemon. I wanted the Honolulu Blue. I thought this was the Honolulu Blue. But I got in the car after I bought it and left and realized it was not Honolulu Blue. But that's okay because it still tastes good. I'm not going to take it back. I don't think they even take them back anyway. Maybe they would exchange because I'm just such a good customer. If it was him, you guys remember the one vape store guy? He wants me, the one vape store guy. He was like sweetie or honey or something. Sweetie, honey. Have a good day, honey. Okay, so now we were he wanted me. Does vaping help you with not smoking? Absolutely. I don't smoke at all. I used to smoke Newport 100s before I got a Juul. Yep, Newport 100s. Like, are you for real? Those are like the Coca-Cola. No, Marlboro's like the Coca-Cola of cigs. Newports are like the monster energy of cigs. Okay, how do I spell this? We are going to move on to Tuesday. A statement from Paws Kuwait. So all of these statements that are coming out are people contacting Paws Kuwait, and they are pretty much talking to, it seems like, anyone who contacts them. I don't know. Like they really are. They really are talking to, it seems, anyone who wants to chat about Chantal. But this was a particular message that stuck out to me. And we're going to be looking at this via Twitter/X. Where is it? Where'd it go? Did they delete it? No. Well, I have the screenshot on my phone, but it's cut off a little bit. Let me open the app. Newport and a Mountain Dew. Absolutely. That's the breakfast of champions. I would drink like a Monster. Yeah, no, not red. Green Monster and a Newport was my breakfast back in the day. Oh, okay. For some reason, when you use Safari, like Safari web browser, it doesn't show all of the tweets. So I have to go to the app. Come on. Why can't I scroll down any further? Okay, I have to log in. This is so stupid. Sorry, guys. Freaking Elon Musk's Twitter is such a piece of junk now. Twitter used to be so good, I swear. I still like Twitter, like our community on Twitter, though. They can't take that away from us. Do you guys remember AOL Instant Messenger? That was the really cool way to communicate when I was in like middle school. Oh my gosh, so much drama went on AOL, AIM. Okay, now I got it. So dumb that is like that. Most recent statement. Okay. Finally. Okay, here we are. From Princess. For some reason, I was unable to bring this up on the app. I was unable to bring it up on my phone. I was unable to bring it up unless I signed in on this. But we're going to watch this.
Please.
We're going to listen to what Paws Kuwait has to say. They do a lot of voice messages. So a lot of it is translated as a script. As you can see, that message, that's her talking, translated, and then scripted. So it's going to be a little off. But here we go. Here's Paws Kuwait's statement from Tuesday.
Please, all of you, be sure.
Oh yeah, and this is from Fupa Princess on Twitter/X.
That we don't have any personal issues with Chantal. Before Bruce, we don't know who Chantal is, okay? But after what happened with the...
Of course they didn't. See, she messed with somebody in Kuwait. This is her downfall. And it wasn't someone connected to Salah. See, I think that, because remember when she attacked Allah Shabib's wife, I think that even though they were going through a rough patch, like Allah, Mr. Shabib, and Salah, like they were bros for a long time. And I don't think he wants him to get in trouble legally. So he is not going to like file charges, right, against Chantal or Salah. So the reason she got away with that, I personally believe, is because Mr. Shabib did not want to make any complaints or anything because Salah was his bro for such a long time, even if they weren't in a good space at that time. CC Wolfcat, thank you for the super. Alex, you having a good day. I used AOL, AIM. Yes, AIM. Your away message. those were so sassy. Like, be back soon, going to get ice cream in like the summer. This one girl, I will never forget this. 6th grade. She told everyone that I asked her out on AIM, and I didn't. Like, we weren't even talking about that. We were talking on AIM, but I didn't ask her out. And she said that and told everybody that I asked her out, to the point of like gaslighting, where I had to go back and like think to myself if I did or not. And then I got laughed at a lot because she told people that she turned me down, but I never even asked her. So she'll go to hell for that. Exactly. There will be karma for her actions. What's her name? Oh, I do remember her actual name. I'm not going to say it, but Laura.
Bruce, okay, and the information we received, plus the donation she made out of Bruce, okay, and she came and offered the money, like she want us to be her partner in crime. We have.
Oh no, it wasn't Laura. It was Kate. It was Kate, not Laura. I think it was one or the other. I can't remember. Oh my gosh. And then the one time I got, we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that later.
To notify, collect the evidence, and notify the authority. It didn't stop.
She came and offered the money, like she wants us to be her partner in crime. So that was the message that she sent. And she has owned up to that, saying like, okay, I'll just give you the money. Like, she sent them that dumb message, but it was too little too late. And that is why they turned her down for that, because she got that money in a way that's illegal in Kuwait. So if they take that money, yeah, it might implicate them in something. I wouldn't take it, you know, in Kuwait. In America, that wouldn't be an issue at all. But yeah.
There, social affairs now is involved, and they gonna.
And so she collected the evidence, notified the authorities. Social affairs is now involved. Okay, I'll let her speak now.
Send the complaint to the public attorney, and there will be an investigation. We sent everything to them in one CD, all the videos that she was asking for money.
One CD? What's that? Yeah, this was talked about a lot too. They sent all the videos where that she was asking for money. I think that Paws Kuwait means that they sent all the videos where she was asking for money about Bruce. So like the last 4 or 5 videos, not like every video on her channel that she asked for money. I don't think, because that would be darn near impossible, especially for someone who has no idea who Chantal is until like last week, to have to go through and watch her live streams and videos and see where she asked for money. I kind of doubt that. Although by now people have sent plenty of screenshots regarding her asking for money for food and other things. Donations while being in Kuwait. So they do have that from other people, but at this point, I don't think that they had a CD with every video. Like, and what is a CD? Like, do you guys even have a CD drive on your computer? Because I don't. It's been a long time since I had a CD drive on my computer. A long time.
From day one, she came to Kuwait until she left, as she said that she's already in Canada. Okay, and there will be new charges.
Where is that? Like, I want to see that proof where she says I'm already in Canada to Paws Kuwait. What if she sent them a message? Na 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 boo boo. I'm in Canada. You can't catch me. Na 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 na. That would be fun. You have a CD player in your car? I do. I have a CD player in my car. Yeah, I do. It's a 2013, yeah, car. So there's still a CD, but I actually have a phone holder that you stick in the CD slot. And it's very like secure there. So you can't actually use CDs unless I took that out, but I never use them anyway. So it is what it is. Paws Kuwait is just the woman version of Allah Shabib, coming at Foodie, relying on bad data from Girl World. I get where you're coming from. I think that people are sending like too much irrelevant stuff. Like if you are talking to Paws Kuwait about Natter, like please stop. That has absolutely nothing to do with this situation, their jurisdiction, or like it's just completely irrelevant, and it only muddies the water if you're taking it back to anything that she did in Canada, really. It really just muddies the water here. And I don't want this to look like, or I don't want to say I don't want this. I'm like neutral. I'm not going to like say I want or I don't of any of it. But if, for example, you wanted her to face consequences, you wouldn't be talking about these like random dramas that are not illegal, or even things that are speculation. I think muddies it. Of course, people are going to do what they're going to do. And like, I've stopped even, I used to always come on and be like, I do not condone reaching out to this person or doing this or tipping the cow. My hands are in the air now. I just report the news. I just talk about what I see. I don't talk to these people. I don't talk to any of these people. Privately, publicly, it will not be done. And if it is done privately, it will be shared with you guys. In case if someone messaged me, for example. But it's like this whole situation is kind of scary now. Kind of scary now. Unlike Salah, Alex is not a poo toucher. Right. Salah, oh my gosh. And we'll get there. We'll get there. When it comes to the poo.
Because we got to know that she made video of sensitive location in Kuwait, and it's huge. This is a huge, a big crime. Okay, as a Kuwaiti citizen, I'm obliged to report that too.
Huge, big crime. See, now that she got the attention of an actual Kuwaiti citizen, that's where she messed up. Like, she could sit on there and insult Canadians and insult Americans as much as she wanted, really. It seems like it didn't matter. Doesn't matter. It is what it is. But now that she has gotten a Kuwaiti citizen involved, and she's talking about Chantal photographing the oil fields, talking about the oil fields. I did see someone play the video where Chantal talks about the oil fields. She does film it, and I don't think you're allowed to do that. But the facts that she shared is probably just something that she got off of Google. I saw people acting like Chantal was sharing like secrets about the oil fields that people could use for attacks. Like, everything that Chantal said in that video is something she got off of google.com. Like, don't think she did any research on that. But the footage that she took is proof enough of wrongdoing in the eyes of Kuwait. So, I mean, no need to embellish, right? It's bad enough as it is. Like, we don't need to make up more stuff or fake stuff or say things are true when there's no proof. It's not helping. It's not helping at all. But, you know, like I said, my hands are out of this cookie jar. So it is what it is. People are going to continue to do it. People are going to continue to add fuel to the fire. It just is what it is. Huge, 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 big, big, big crimes. That's great. That should have been the live stream. Huge, 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 big, big, big crimes. Okay.
And I'm collecting also evidences.
It's not about the stuff she said about the oil field. It's showing the location. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's not about what she said because that's all stuff from google.com. It's about her showing the oil fields. In the first place, something that is probably hidden on Google Earth. I mean, I'd have to look for myself, but I would assume if it's that important. I did see someone saying that she might capture the attention of the US Army. I kind of doubt that. Now that's a bit out there because, as you guys know, the US has a big hand in Kuwait's cookie jar, many military bases. They've got their hand in that oil jar. Could you imagine, Chantal? I was just thinking, what if she goes to a like US Army base, like begging for help? I wonder what they would say. Like, sorry, you're a Canadian. Is there a Canadian Army base there? I mean, as Kuwait and the US, it's actually similar to South Korea and the US because someone invaded, the US helped them get rid of them, XYZ. I mean, that's a very, 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 there's a lot more to it, but you get what I mean. Anyways.
Against her and against her husband Salah, and also will be submitted soon to the what they call it, the state of security of state of Kuwait. Okay, because this is a big crime. She cannot videotape sensitive locations in Kuwait. It's a huge, huge, huge crime. Thank you so much for your continued support.
It's big. It's huge, 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 huge. Someone called Trump. Well, I mean, if he can pardon the Chrisleys. So there has been a lot of speculation regarding Foodie Beauty making money in Kuwait and whether or not on YouTube in Kuwait and whether or not that would be against the law as well. That has always been up in the air since she got there. People have been wondering about that, discussing it, talking about it. And so I did do a little bit of digging into that. And you know what is so funny is the one thing that I got was like examples of strict countries. Kuwait, it was the first one. Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, UAE, Qatar are extremely strict on any unlicensed business or money-making activity. So I believe that they could pretty much say whatever they wanted. Like, they could give her a pass or they could not. Because a lot of the times, travel vloggers and such, they will put up the videos after they left the country. Especially if they're doing a video in a country where they have laws like this, or I've seen people visiting North Korea. Of course, they put that video up after they left the country, girl. Like, Chantal always loves to bring up travel vloggers. So yeah, they're putting their videos up after they leave. They're not doing it in the country. So she could be in trouble for that. I did find it like crappy though. I mean, I would like to travel the world, film, and not worry about whether it's against the law in the country, but I would think that they would have that law. Tourists can't make money because they don't want people taking jobs, right? Not somebody working online, but I saw specifically mentioned remote work. They don't want people remote working on a tourist visa. I don't understand why. It doesn't really make sense to me. North Korea allows it in specified places. Yeah, there's tons of vlogs in North Korea. But you have to go with a guide and they will tell you like when you can film or not. Did you guys see the cell phone that was smuggled out of North Korea? It wouldn't let you say South Korea. When you typed in South Korea, it changed it to puppet state. And then when you said Oppa, the North Korean cell phone didn't let you type Oppa. Because, I don't know, it's like popular slang in South Korea these days. And it means big brother, but people call like their boyfriend that. Or like a cutie, Oppa. Look at that cutie.
I know that it took time, but collecting evidences, translate them to Arabic, takes time. It's not easy. Thank you so much, everyone.
All right, and that is that message from Paws Kuwait, one of many from them in particular. That was, of course, from Fupa Princess with a 3 for the E. If you are looking to follow them on Twitter. They've been posting a lot of good tea regarding this situation, so I do recommend it. And moving on. I have all of this like written down, like a little timeline of what I should be talking about. Okay, so we got YouTube, filming locations, right. The blasphemy against Islam. There is another message from Paws Kuwait, and we're going to read this one out loud. Okay, here's the translation, courtesy of, I believe Mo Translates is the one who originally translated this, found on Reddit Shantopoulos. This is the original message right here in Arabic, spoken out and then transcribed. And then here is the English translation. This is important. Chantal, I just want to know who you are, why you are going around cursing and insulting, collecting donations, harassing people, threatening people, insulting us, insulting my country, insulting my Islamic religion, challenging us while you are violating the law, and the laws are not enough for you. Who are you? Who are you? What power do you have to do all of this? I know, like, this is a genuine reaction from someone who's lived in a society like Kuwait, seeing like the worst of the worst that the Western world has to offer as far as people. And just like, they're just not used to seeing anyone as vile as Chantal, right? I mean, no, because you'd probably be thrown in jail in Kuwait. You would probably be thrown in jail in Kuwait. You and your associates will be held accountable by law, whether your associate is named Salah or by God's will. Salah. So this was I don't know if it's the first message. This is the one of many messages bringing Salah into this. Of course, we know that he was there when this all went down. We also know, to be fair, that he told her not to get that cat. And yet he caved and let her do it anyway. So if only they could go back to that time and not pick up that cat off of the street, and then none of this would have happened. Box Caps, thank you for the super chat. But do you guys agree with Kuwait laws, though? No, absolutely not. I do not agree with any. Well, I can't say any. I do not agree with pretty much any of these laws that are being thrown around with Chantal. Number one being asking for donations. Do I think that should be against the law? No. Of course, there is a thing called fraud if you're using the donations for something like you're saying you have an illness and you need money for treatment. Well, and then you get money and you don't actually have that illness. Yeah, then somebody should be charged, but that's already against the law in the US. So that law I agree with in the US, but no, I don't agree with the donation law. I don't agree with filming oil fields. Like, if it's that confidential, then why is it just like there for everyone to see? Like, haven't they seen how they play in Area 51? Like, if it's that confidential, put up a fence, put up security guards. So I don't agree with that. Salah or Chantal insulting Islam. No, I don't agree. You should go to jail for insulting religions. No. No. Short answer, no. Pretty much don't agree with any of these, but she is in this country and this is what the laws are, and that's on her to know the laws before she basically lives in a country, even if she's on a tourist visa. She's essentially living there. So she should know what is going on in that regard. And I also think, like, and just because I don't agree with the laws doesn't mean I don't think that there shouldn't be a punishment, just not the punishment that Kuwait seems to love, like deportation, ginormous fines. Like, let's say, for example, she scammed the way that she scammed that money for the cat. What is going on there? The money's obviously not going to the cat, right? That smells like fraud. That smells like fraud. And so I would think that she would be fined for that, right? As a punishment, maybe put on probation. I don't know. But deported, jailed, no. Unalived, even, no. Okay. Or whoever you are sending, we don't know if you are entering and insulting us. Okay, so right here, Paws Kuwait is talking about people who are in their DMs sending, I know they were called the T word, like 9/11. And now Paws Kuwait is suspecting that that is Chantal. Of course, you would have to like subpoena Instagram or something. I don't know. To see if that's her. I don't think it would go that far, but insulting religion and insulting Kuwait. You insult everything. I mean, she does. Yes, she absolutely does insult everything that she touches. I mean, just think about the pumped up kicks, her talking about the kids, the victims of that situation, the real life situation. She insulted it. It was disgusting. Absolutely. She's done that for years. Everything I have is recorded and collected, and everything will be taken to account, especially since you are filming important places in Kuwait with Salah. You will not escape punishment. Ooh, I don't care about you, who you are, where you came from. I don't care who you are, where you're from, what you did, where you're going, who you live with. I don't care about any of this, but when it comes to my country, when it comes to my religion, stop. That's it. And I will teach you how to behave according to the law. I will teach you how to behave according to the law. This message concludes with the statement, this is a powerful, okay. Yeah, and that's it. Okay. So that is the message, but that's not over for Salah. There has been rumblings about what is going to go on with Salah. Of course, Foodie has the option to run back to Canada. I don't know if it's too late for that. In the US, I know how they drag their feet when it comes to any kind of court case. But do you guys think it's past time she would be able to flee Kuwait? Like, would they have her name on a list if she tried to board a plane right now? To be honest, I don't know. But of course, people have remembered the situation that happened in December 2023. The famous poo-poo situation. You guys know, with Kaibella, and they were sending those screenshots to Paws Kuwait. What could they have possibly thought? What could they have possibly thought? Getting the info about the poo, the blasphemy, like the woof woof, like I don't even know what to say. Yeah, the new Kaibella video. What does she say in that? I do have a screenshot ready to go from Kaibella. Where did that go? Here it is. So like I said, people have been bringing that up. Kaibella felt the need to speak on this situation because she's getting brought back in again. For whatever reason, I mean, Fox Caps, thank you for the super. In my opinion, Paws is doing way more than just reporting. What do you mean? They claim to be filing paperwork, but what do you mean more than reporting? What do they have in their power to do besides report to authorities? Imagine if they started putting up like signs of her in Kuwait, like watch out for this dangerous criminal. It's a picture of Foodie Beauty. Watch out for this dangerous criminal. Woo! Woo! That's a good one. Okay, that is this. Oh yeah, here is like the most recent update. Okay. From Kaibella regarding this situation. This is the one and only time this is the one and only post I'm making about this, just because y'all would like to potentially see Salah face prison or even unalive over some text messages. Doesn't mean I'm responsible to do anything about your emotions. So what this is about, there has recently been some talk, because when you do your research, right, the things that Paws Kuwait is accusing Chantal and Salah of doing blasphemy. In Kuwait, they have implemented the unalive penalty for that. And it's really hard for, I think, us to wrap our heads around or to even like, is that serious? Yeah. Yeah, it is serious. It is serious. And it has happened. And that's where things get scary, right? We did see what from Salah. That was about, I was just going to think like, he was blaspheming Christianity. But I don't think that matters. To be honest. Because remember he said, what did he say? I'm going to F you with the Bible or something. I don't know. You stupid Christian B or something. I'm going to R you, you stupid Christian B. Anyways, all I can do is suggest you get some therapy and stay out of my DMs. Paws Kuwait is an animal rescue handling a legal case regarding Foodie Beauty soliciting donations illegally. Leave me out of it. Scatgate. I made the Scatgate screenshots public in December 2023/January 24. My job is done. My job is done. Yeah, girl, it was fun while it lasted, but you are another poo toucher. Like, you are another poo toucher. See, guys, it doesn't matter. Like, these people, the poo touchers are going to touch poo. Like, it just is what it is. There's nothing I can say. What a crappy job. Salah can always go back to Syria. Maybe he should. I mean, didn't they just like deposed the ruler, but I don't know who filled the power vacuum. That's scary. It could be somebody worse. Although the regime was already so bad. Like, it'd be hard to believe it'd be worse than the regime that they had. Just point and laugh, y'all. Exactly. Kaibella is a clown. Of course she is. I mean, girl, you're the one that inserted yourself in this community because you wanted to. Nobody was begging you to. Nobody knew that this was going on. You did not do anything good. You egged this on. I mean, she's basically like A. You guys remember A talking to Tommy/Emily? She did the same thing to Salah, only taking it in a different direction. Talking to him under the guise of a flirtationship and then turn around and put it out. But Salah is not sympathetic because that was effing disgusting. Emily's not sympathetic either. She's just a little bit more sympathetic with her story than Salah eating poo. ZZ, thank you for being a member for 32 months. Hi. Hi, ZZ. Thank you so much. You've been here so long. Since day one. I'm super excited. Thank you. One CD has lots of clips of Foodie breaking the law. One CD. Is she sure it's not a DVD? Because a CD only holds like 700 megabytes, right? You would want a, well, that's like an audio CD. I don't know. You would want a DVD because they hold like almost 5 gigabytes. No, you just want a flash drive or a Blu-ray. Yeah, get a Blu-ray. No, they wouldn't get. Did they have Blu-ray in Kuwait? I'm just kidding. Of course they have Blu-ray in Kuwait. Kuwait's interesting to me. Like, Kuwait is pretty interesting because they have these like archaic human rights violation laws, but on the surface it looks like a pretty modern country with decent amenities, and you know, they have a decent amount of wealth. The GDP is pretty good. Like, these penalties are just too much. Duco's Duos, thank you for gifting a Shook membership. Thank you so much. Into here. Okay, that does look a lot better. Yay. That's all those countries. Is it like that in Dubai? Like, is it that bad? There's a great wealth disparity. Yeah, well, that's going to be pretty much any of these countries with that kind of economy, right? I do know that there's a lot of like immigrants with nothing, and they mistreat them, and they pay them little, and they won't let them become citizens. Does that sound familiar? They mistreat them, they pay them little, they won't let them become citizens, but they will exploit their labor. Huh, sounds a little bit familiar. Anyways. Here is a recent update from Paws Kuwait regarding Salah and her and whatever. I'll just read it. This is like what is coming next, okay? More is coming against her and Salah. It is on the way. Oh, you guys can't see it. Thank you. Any idea where she is hiding? I'll definitely know after the investigation. After Eid, meaning next week, there will be more complaints that will be filed against her and Salah. It's no longer just Bruce Lee, which is the kitten, or collecting donations. She called us Muslims T/9/11. And this took the situation way, way, way far. Huge, 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 big, big, big crimes. When did Chantal call them T's? Call Muslims T? I mean, we know that troll account did. There is a screenshot that was put out there of a troll account messaging Paws Kuwait and using that language and being very offensive and wrong. But there's no evidence to say it is Chantal. I mean, could it be? Yes. But as far as I know, I don't think that there's any time where she has said that herself. So now I'm thinking, oh gosh, people are feeding like wrong information and it's going to muddy up the suit. Irrelevant information, muddy information. Yeah, this suit is just going to be a mess. How much of a mess until the judge is just like, what is this? Stick to the case. Objection. Irrelevant. Stick to the matter at hand. Here. The donations is pretty cut and dry. I think she should just be... I think she should just be deported at this point. Like, I don't think that they would keep her in jail. They're not going to give unalive penalty to a Canadian citizen. Like, that's not going to happen, period. I mean, that would be like insane overboard. I don't know how Kuwait plays. Like, maybe they would. But she's not a Kuwait citizen, so they would definitely deport her. Before going that far. They're probably going to deport her after she pays a hefty fine. You think they're going to keep her there? But if she's not allowed to film and she's not allowed to work at YouTube, then she can't pay the fine. That's kind of crazy. Like, let's say you were a tourist and they find you and wouldn't let you leave. You can't get a job there. You can't work remotely. How are you supposed to get the money? Interesting. It's almost like they want it to be like that. People are deported from America for a lot less than committing fraud. Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah. Plus, now that her marriage is under scrutiny, whether or not that is a legit marriage, that would be a whole crime. Like, her living with the man, if that marriage isn't legit to this day, then that's another charge. You're not allowed to live with opposite gender unless you're married. They're also looking into Salah's business has come up. I know that Paws Kuwait was looking into Salah's business as well. And there was a paper found on Google of Salah, I guess, at one time being a manager of T Beldar, one of the locations at one time, but apparently that location is inactive now. And so people are saying that Salah is unemployed and just mooching off of Chantal, which is like, obvi. But T Beldar is a real company. I was surprised. With Salah's name on it, at least when you Google it. Interestingly enough, I do think that it's like, you guys think Salah is like a criminal mastermind? Like, his whole business is a cover-up to launder money. I feel like perfume business would be perfect for laundering money, right? I mean, it's like a lot of little stuff that could be worth a lot, you know? So you could launder a lot. Have you guys heard that mattress firms are fronts, like money laundering fronts? Because why is there so many mattress stores? Nobody's ever in them. People don't need mattresses like that often, like once every 10 years you buy a mattress. Like, why is there so many mattress stores? Like, they can't be profiting. Ugh, look at my eczema on my neck. I'm so self-conscious of it. I should have put makeup on my neck. I do kind of want a purple mattress. I need a new mattress. I want the purple one, but it's so expensive. So expensive. I think it's over 1,000. You buy mattresses online now, they come in a box. Yeah, that's what I would do. Like, if I can get like a knockoff purple Temu mattress. Do they have mattresses on Temu? Klarna the mattress. Yeah, but then you only have 4 weeks to pay for it. Like, I'll just wait the 4 weeks and save up the money myself if that's how long I need, you know? It's crazy how you can buy like everything on a payment plan. I saw there was this sign in New York City that was like, put your lunch on a payment plan. I don't know what they were advertising, but it was like people were buying Chili's, lunch at Chili's, and then having 4 payments for lunch at Chili's. Like, are you kidding? That's crazy. Why would you do that? Just don't go. McDonald's has a payment plan now. Are you sure it's not like a subscription service? Because I know Panera Bread has a subscription service, but it's only for coffee/drinks. It's like the Sip Club or something. You pay so much a month and you get free coffee every day and like fountain drinks. But you can't get a latte or, you know, any of the good shit, just black coffee with cream and sugar or whatever. McDonald's payment plan. I could see that coming. Now we are going to go ahead and get into yesterday's shenanigans involving MilkyChai, member of the community MilkyChai, and Allah Shabib. I believe the Piggy. Yes. Is there? No. Where was that? I saw that on somebody. Maybe it was barbecues. Yum beans and rice. Oh, I love beans and rice. Like Puerto Rican beans and rice. That sauce is so good. Shabib. Shadadim. Okay, Barbecue Chillin' has it. Okay. You don't trust Mr. Shabib? I don't either. Because remember, they were supposed to do this whole thing. They were going to take down Foodie. They were going to get her deported so that we could get our show back. I'm just kidding. Salah, you ruined our show. And for that... Okay. Where is she? I can't believe she's been silent for this long. Is this the longest that she's been silent? Somebody asked that at the beginning of the live stream and I said no. Because I feel like she's been gone longer before, but I don't know when. She never really, well, besides Cuba, before she went to Kuwait, did she ever go anywhere? I feel like no. I was thinking like maybe she left for a week to go on vacation, but we know she filmed Cuba. And other than that, she never went anywhere. I mean, she went to like Windsor. Windsor. That doesn't count. Well, yeah, it does. It's pretty dang far. But anyways, she make it clap, clap, clap. Jester Gast, welcome to Shookers. Welcome, welcome. You miss the Western. We want the Western version.
It's hyper palatable. It's so pleasurable.
I want the hyper palatable and so pleasurable version.
That makes you even more of a sociopath, so. Oh, honey.
No, Chantal, sorry. No, Chantal, sorry.
I know a criminal when I see one.
Oh, remember that? I know a criminal when I see one. Looking in the mirror. I know a criminal when I see one. Yeah, when you look in the mirror.
She make it clap, clap, clap.
All right, we're gonna get it.
The same curve. I always run over that.
Yeah, can we go back to this? I was scrolling through like Google. I just like searched foodie beauty. And then I was scrolling through Google Images because I needed like some B-roll pictures for Girl Talk, right? And I saw this picture of her just in a bra. That's all she was wearing. And then there was filth all surrounded her, like Old McDonald's. Old McDonald had a farm. Old McDonald had Old McDonald's, old KFC, old fast food. It was just her in a bra, nothing else. No hair. Maybe like her wig like half on. And just trash everywhere. Like, can we go back to that? When she raked the trash under her desk. Yeah. She literally took like a rake. No, it was it was a broom that you would use on like hardwood floors, right? Like not on carpet. Like who brooms a carpet? And she was gathering up the trash from underneath the desk. Like there was so much. A bra? I want a bra. We want a bra. I'm showing my age with that reference. I know, Villa Era, please. What am I eating? Welchies.
Wow.
They're empty now, though, but I have another.
Wow.
Where'd the other one go? Here it is.
Good morning, guys. So there's been a couple things developed.
Not to be totally Western, but this is my Super Bowl. This is possibly the hugest thing that has happened in my little online life, and I am so incredibly grateful and happy to support Paws Kuwait. More is coming against her, and Salah is on the way. Oh yeah, we just read that. That was just the original message, right? Interesting. We don't need to go over these again because we just read it. So after Eid is when supposedly the ball is going to get rolling again. Although, I mean, it was rolling Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Today's like the only day that it has kind of slowed down a bit. S. McLean, thank you for the super. From one F slur to another, happy Pride. Oh my gosh. Thank you, S. McLean. Girl.
Milky's live stream.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, Beezums.
If I didn't say it already, this is from Barbecue Chillin'. It's highlights from a Lot and Milky live stream. Apparently, Allah was like egging on viewers to come in, saying things like, once it gets to this many viewers, once it gets to 2,000, I'll spill this. Once it gets to 3,000, I'll spill that. Like, and people were just not liking that. That's kind of what people do on TikTok, right? Like, the people on TikTok are the worst. Like, they don't want to do jack. Like, they just want to sit there and make money on live streams. Like, it's worse than Chantal. Well, it's about on par with her live streams. They just sit there and expect the money to come in. Like, they don't bring anything to the table. You didn't like this live stream?
And he basically said that, I mean, take whatever he says with a grain of salt because I really don't believe this guy.
Exactly. I would say the same thing, to take everything that Shabib says with a grain of salt. Although Salah being unemployed, like, is pretty much backed up with receipts I've seen on Twitter. of the company he was supposedly managing not being a thing anymore, but
what he said was that he hasn't talked to Salah in a very long time.
I still think Salah does like Uber Eats or the Kuwait version or something like that. DoorDash, maybe grocery delivery. I don't know. Something in the car driving around. That's why. Oh, wait, no, but she would take the car a lot. Well, if it's DoorDash, then you can choose. Maybe he does it late night. It's probably slow, like early in the day, because people mostly get, I mean, they do get coffee and stuff in the morning, but I'm sure there's a lot more lunch and dinner orders. That's why Chantal drives around in the morning in the Cherry Tiggo to do her bees. So then she's gone. He doesn't see her then. And then he gets in the car and does DoorDash all night just to get away from her, right? Yeah, Brooklyn. Brooklyn Blue. Are you related to Bonnie Blue? Not Bonnie Blue. She's becoming really big in the UK, like as like public enemy #1. Tabloid fixture, I suppose.
He does still talk to Murad though. Murad is Salah's friend, ex-friend, co-business, like business partner or something. I don't know. He said he thinks that Salah is still in Kuwait. He doesn't know where Chantal is though. Salah applied to go.
Okay, so he doesn't know any more than us when it comes to the whereabouts because obviously Salah can't really go anywhere. I mean, he can go to Thailand, I guess. He can go back to Syria, I guess. But then he risks not being let back in. And what's going on with Julia? That's what I fear for the most. I saw people on Twitter like already talking about adopting Julia. And I'm like, ooh. I know that American Eagle shirt. I just can't like take that off, please. Like, that's so middle school, high school. And even then, like wearing a shirt that says American Eagle in big letters, like, no. A little eagle in the corner, cute. That mess, you're just like a billboard for a walking billboard. I bet he has Hollister shirts. That's the cringiest out of all of them. No, Aeropostale. If I see a 40-year-old man wearing an Aeropostale t-shirt and it says like Aeropostale, that is the cringiest thing that they could possibly wear. Like, they could wear anything else. Like, seriously. Go to the freaking Goodwill. I don't know. I've gotten 2 Polo Ralph Lauren shirts from thrift shops. So you can get good t-shirts at the thrift shop. You still have Abercrombie hoodies from back in the day. I bet you they're so comfortable. I bet you they still smell like fierce Abercrombie Fierce. Only if I'm going to a 2000s party will I wear that top. Perfect, right?
To Canada on its own in the past and was denied, I think, a couple times.
Oh, yeah, that was talked about a lot. Salah was denied entry to Canada a couple of times. He tried to gain entry to eventually become a citizen, possibly claiming asylum. I don't know. But he's done that twice to no avail. So his only option was to look for a woman in Canada. So I guarantee he was using like, didn't they meet on Tinder? So he was using Tinder to like travel, quote unquote, travel to Canada on the app. Right? You can do that. I don't use Tinder that much, so I don't know what you can do, and I don't change my location ever, but yeah. He specifically was looking for someone in Canada. And that's how he came across Chantal. I don't think he cared at all, like what the person looked like, what their past was, who they were. As long as they had, you know, female parts, then he was game. What? Salah apparently didn't finish his college degree. Yeah, we're going to get there. So yeah, he didn't finish college. I didn't either. A lot of people don't finish. College is not for everybody. I wish that one person, like one adult in my life at least, like told me to think about it more. And it was just not the right time. Like my dad died like 5 months before I went to college. And not one adult sat me down and was like, maybe you should take a gap year or something. Biggest regret.
Salah does not have any other wives or children. He would have known that filming the oil field was very illegal, but it was Chantal who filmed them. He doesn't know how Salah still has Kuwait residency since he doesn't seem to have a job.
Ooh, you know what I was thinking about the messages from Salah? Oh, his voice. I was thinking, like, do we have proof that those messages to Kaibella are from him? The voice, pretty much. Because he was using Home Alone Legend, right? An account that's since been deleted. I don't know if they could go back and get the identity of the person using the account or not. But he already has his voice message. Woof woof, right? Ugh. Scary. Scary, scary stuff here. I feel like, oh, yeah, college is stressful. Yeah. I barely, like, towards the end, like right before I dropped out, I wasn't doing anything. And it had become so overwhelming that I basically had no choice but to withdraw. Because there was just like no way I was going to make up everything. But it's a series of unfortunate events that led to that. I don't really want to get into it right now. It's too sad for me. So let's move on with Chantal.
Salah did not finish his degree in college, like university. He doesn't believe they're legally married, and he says Salah is 32 or 39.
32 or 39. That's quite the difference coming from someone who is 32, aka me. I can't believe I'm 32. Like, that's a big number. That's a big number. I can feel it though. I almost didn't buy a chair. So when I went to get the Switch yesterday, there was a line, right? Obviously, and you camp out, right? I was going to just like sit on the ground. But then at the last minute, I was like, no, you don't want to sit on the ground that long. Thank gosh. I went to Home Depot and I bought one of those folding camping chairs real quick because it was in the same shopping center as Best Buy. And then I ran over to Best Buy and set up my chair that I just bought. But I would have been in so much pain today if I just sat there on the ground for 8 hours. The guy next to me was having back issues. The one guy peed himself. The one guy in the Switch 2 line peed himself. I swear it was on the sidewalk. You could see the puddle of the piss puddle. He was calling his family on speakerphone. Can you guys come here? Like, I have to go so bad. And then the sister or mother or whoever it was like, we're going as fast as we can. We're in such and such town. On speakerphone, being so loud. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, why would you not keep that to yourself? And people were just like looking around and laughing like, oh my gosh. He could have ran behind a tree. I don't know. But then you risk like charges potentially. Probably not, but you do. Life ruining charges. How old was he, you think? I would say he was probably like 45. Yeah. But he didn't have to hold it for 8 hours, like 9, 10, 11, 12. He only had to hold it for 4 hours. Because, well, I mean, if you have issues, you have issues. Like, for some people, that is too much time. But, I don't know. He could have ran to the restaurant until 10 o'clock. The restaurant closed at 10, but he could have went there at 9:30. You know, the people were really nice there, so they would have saved his spot. Anyways, enough of PP man.
That 32 from 39 is a huge gap, boy. Oh, by the way, shout out to Kristen. I'm reading.
I know, 32 and 39, like.
Whatever she posted on Twitter about this whole interview, because I really don't feel like listening to this man. No thanks. And
I do want to see like a little bit of the actual interview. I thought this was going to be clips of the interview, but I don't want to watch the whole thing either. I was watching some of it in. Okay, he was disowned. That's another thing. That's definitely believable. How old is Shabib?
Have you been watching a lot of their videos recently?
I watched some video, yes.
I love her voice, though. But his?
Have you seen the arguments? They've been having really bad fights on camera.
I wonder if they were fighting at the campground. That's when they hung out with Mr. and Mrs. Shabib.
What?
Have you seen the fights they've been having? They've been arguing on camera.
Hey, sometimes I see one video, shut your mouth, shut up like this.
Yeah.
He cannot do anything.
No.
If he do anything, no more money.
So do you think, does she pay him?
He can't do anything or no more money. Wait, what are you saying about glitter? Imagine camping with Foodie Beauty. No thanks. Where's... I missed it. Where'd that chat go? Glitter. Any updates on the fashion line? The fashion line? No. Can you get that for cheaper now? Last time I looked, she was still selling it for full price on her site, but Walmart was selling it like $10 cheaper, but still too much for a Christmas sweater in June. Christmas in July, though.
A salary, you think?
Fuji Beauty, like fugitive. Fuji Beauty. Is that a good one?
Not salary exactly. I don't know exactly, but sure, yani, from where they spend money.
Mm-hmm.
Anyone, all they know, where is his work? Where he work?
That's a great question. Nowhere. He doesn't have a job.
Where he work? What his job? What his business?
He says
T. Baldar, allegedly.
he
Nothing.
spends all day writing papers. No, you don't.
Writing papers like he's in university.
No, you don't.
ChatGPT or the AI now they write for you 100 pages
Right.
in
Yeah, he
second.
doesn't. Did he have a job before he met Foodie?
Oh my gosh, I can't imagine like being in college with AI now.
Yeah, he's with me in the company before.
Oh, he was with you, and then when he met her, did he just stop working for you?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Yes,
So
he
he
stopped
just.
working.
I guess he didn't need to, right?
Oh wow, so he stopped working right after getting with Chantal, according to Shabib. Like I said, take everything with a grain of salt from Mr. Shabib. I mean, I want to believe it, but I don't know. He's been a bit shady in the past. That's funny. As soon as he moved Chantal in, he stopped working so he could just live off of Chantal. Like, really? Okay, like, aren't they supposed to be like traditional family roles? Isn't that supposed to be like their thing over there? Those two are not meant, they're not built for Kuwait. Let's just say that. They're not built for Kuwait. Salah knew it. Chantal knows it. My ex been hitting me up since he found out you're getting disability. Really? Yeah, give him nothing. Leave him on red, girl. I got a message from this guy on Facebook. We haven't talked for like 10 years, but I think we talked in like college or something. He was just like another gay, like from the next town over that I befriended on Facebook in high school, probably. You know what I mean? If you're gay, you know what I mean. Like, you'll just look for other gay guys and friend them if they live kind of close. But he messaged me at 1:30 in the morning, 10 years later, just like, hey, what's up with you? Just like, hey, what's up? At 1:30 in the morning. What do you think he wanted? What do you think he wanted? Who knows?
So is the perfume business a complete lie?
Sorry?
Oh, sorry. Is the perfume business a complete lie? Because he's still saying...
Not for him!
Perfume. No?
This perfume, not for him, for Murad.
Oh, it's Murad.
The perfume's not for him.
Because Chantal will still say...
I believe the theory that Murad put him on like the business, like put him on the paperwork so that he could wait, no. So that because I think you have to have a job in Kuwait if you are not a citizen, right? Like, non-citizens have to be gainfully employed. Unless they're a tourist, then they're not allowed to have anything. I don't know. But you get what I mean. He wanted to make it look like he had a job, so he was on the paperwork, but he wasn't making any money and wasn't doing anything.
Oh, this is from Salah's business. This is from his business. But he has no business.
No, not for Salah, for Murad.
Yeah. He says he even has a company car. Like a company driver that will pick him up and drive him places.
Lies.
No, Salah, he have license.
Yeah.
He have license, Salah. I know that.
Oh, okay.
Long time.
No, but he's saying that he has a personal driver from...
Oh, he has license is what he says. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, he can drive. We know that. We see that. But there's no personal driver. Do you think his hair is real? Is that like a little toupee hairpiece? Probably.
The company that will pick him up and drive him places.
It's called Uber.
Why?
But I have no idea.
For what he drive him? Already he have car.
I don't know.
No
Did
problem.
you ever
Drama.
see? Did you see the fact that he cheated on her? Did you read those messages?
Which message she sent?
When he cheated on her.
I think before they fighting, but in the end, she don't like to broke her face in the media or in the YouTube. She take him back because she cannot do anything without him.
That's true.
Don't forget, she don't have license. She don't have car. The house in his name. The contract of the house in his name.
The house is in his name.
The car he drive. Who will drive?
Well, if everything's in his name, what was stopping her this week from getting on a plane, you know? Interesting. What would stop her from getting on a plane this week then? If she is still in Kuwait. Maybe she's in Kuwait, but she's protecting Salah by not coming on. That's not going to last, though. She doesn't really care about anyone but herself. We know this. But, if that was the case, she's just keeping quiet for Salah, then she'll be on, like, within a few days. Plus, she needs money, like... They need money. If she's still in Kuwait, like, they need money for rent still. Like, that doesn't stop. She has to come on sooner or later. She didn't even have money to book a ticket, supposedly. She had to beg for it. If she did buy a ticket, she probably begged behind the scenes with, like, her big beezers or even her mom or her aunt or something. If she doesn't make money, what use is she to him, right? It seems like all she is a burden because they're only in this situation because Chantal. Salah's only in this situation because Chantal. All the money is in Salah's name, isn't it? I don't think so. I think it's her. I think she still uses like her Canadian account and it gets paid American dollars, then converted to CAD, but
Who will make the house in his name?
She's dangerous, yeah. Have you seen her drive? She's very dangerous.
And already he know how many men before him, how many men they stay with her. He know all. And he...
Yeah, what are the laws in Kuwait about distracted driving? As if she needs another thing.
Not with all.
Yeah.
He know everything.
Someone said, doesn't he need a work visa to stay in Kuwait?
No, I think he just needs a job. How does that work? Okay, so he is a resident. Salah is a resident, but he's not a citizen. Girl, I don't know. Kuwait is so convoluted.
He have visa, but he don't have work.
Oh, so does he pay someone to say that he's working, you think?
I don't know exactly, pay or make it friendly for him. I don't know.
Okay.
But already you can have visa, but no work.
Okay.
I think I've seen that. Like, I vaguely remember seeing an article where someone got in trouble in Kuwait for that exact same thing, where a friend was doing a favor for another friend by saying they were employed there when they weren't so that they could keep their visa. That would have been like a work visa though. But yeah, his is not a work visa. He's a refugee. So I guess that's different. It is different. But they bring a lot of people from India, like specifically to work on certain projects.
Someone said, did Salah want to get to Canada? Was like that the whole reason he got with Chantal?
She said she never take him there.
Oh, she said that to him?
Yeah, she don't take him in the Canada.
She's never going to take him there.
If he go Canada, who will drive here? Who will send all place? If he go Canada, he never come back.
Yeah. Well, did he
And
did
he
he
know
want to go to
already.
Canada?
Well, he's going to run off. Like if he goes to Canada, that's the plan. Get to Canada. And then once you get yourself situated enough, he's going to run off, right? Salah is going to run once he gets like enough money, has a job, can sustain himself, he will run off like ASAP. Or he'll just pull a natter and find another woman who will pay for him to live there and fund his way. Yup. He's gonna pull a natter. Why would I work if I can just find another stupid broad? I can't believe they're still together, Natter and Dee. Natter's not giving that up. He got a free ride. And I'm sure with Dee, it's like she can't break it off. Oh, that's so sad. Like, who knows what he will do? Like, she's afraid. Not that she can't, but she's like afraid to break it off. So scary.
Did he want to go to Canada originally?
He go one office,
Natter
I
and
think. He
Debbie
make application here and he pay money, and in the end they refuse.
Oh,
Did he say Germany too?
I think he make application here and he pay money, and
In Germany? Wait, did he say Germany?
he go one office, I think. He make application here and he pay money, and in the end they refuse.
Oh, they refused him. Okay.
In the office.
I don't know. Canada for sure. Canada said no. Sorry, but no. How's Germany? Do we have any German viewers? Oh, he said pay money. Pay money. Not Germany. Okay. Pay money. Pay money. Gotcha. Thanks, guys, for translating the English that I couldn't understand.
Office here. He pay money for the office, I think, and they refuse because the English for him not strong. That's the first.
Yeah.
And the second, you know about Syria, not everything will.
Yeah.
That's all. Where is the funny now? Where?
Because Syria. What does that mean? I mean, we know like the situation in Syria is very unstable. But he hadn't lived there for like the longest freaking time, right? I don't know. That's surprising from Canada.
Where is the funny now?
Yeah,
What they
he's
said
really-
here?
He's
The
really
chat dancing. What they said?
Oh, that was earlier. It's
Oh,
the chat slow.
gosh.
That was earlier. That was when we was beezering. They were laughing. So do you think his family are gonna get in trouble for what she's done?
No.
No?
The family not for him. Nothing. No relation between the family and him, and nobody can talk to the family.
What if that's what I was thinking, like, is their social credit score going to go down? Just kidding, they don't have that in Kuwait, as far as I know.
Yeah.
because everything for him.
Do you think he's
Already
been in a lot of
he don't
trouble?
stay with the father. He
Oh, he
stay
doesn't.
alone with her. No, he stay with her alone, not stay with the father. Father far from all this issue. His
Have
father
they
very
cut him
kindly.
off?
He's very nice.
His
Very nice,
father's really
his
nice.
father.
Yeah. He seems nice. Have they cut him off? Like, do they talk to him or?
I don't know exactly between he and his father, but I know long time finish the relation.
Yeah. That's
But
very
I don't
sad.
know soon what's happened. I don't know.
That's sad. A father should always be with their son.
That's interesting to hear because we always hear Chantal and Salah saying like they're going out to see the father, right? Well, maybe not. I don't remember. She usually says like they're going to see family, Salah's family. So it could be like a brother or sister situation. But I thought, I mean, Chantal was trying to project that, yeah, the relationship was fine. But I can imagine after the poo-poo stuff came out, like, who knows how they reacted to that. I have to imagine they saw it because of the way that the bottom of girl world behaves, you know? Let's just call that the bottom of girl world. The fringe trolls that like get in the mud and roll around with the pigs. Probably sent them all the screenshots of Salah doing the nasty with Kaibella in the DMs. The bottom of girl world.
He don't like any father. He don't like this situation.
Yeah,
This
of
relation,
course.
nobody like it.
No.
Obviously, nobody would. I mean, she's horrible. Did you see ZM got a troll tattoo? A troll tattoo? Like the movie? Excuse me, if you could hear that. But do you mean like the movie Trolls or like a different kind of troll? I don't know. The movie Trolls.
He's got no friends now. He's got no friends, no family, no job. He just sits there and like feeds her.
I mean, who would approve of like what Chantal does? Even the way that she earns her money by eating on camera. Like any regular person detached from this community would be like, ugh. Plus the added stigma of her being over 700 pounds or over 300 pounds.
He have hair enough.
Yeah.
Oh, troll dolls. Troll dolls. Do you guys remember those little troll dolls? I had one for sure back in the day.
That's it.
She's from 10.
She's got 10 people worth.
Hey, she's enough for 10.
She's enough. She's 10 people worth. I'm trying to think of what other.
Table for 10, and it's just Chantal. Right this way, ma'am. Oh my gosh, Nightmare, Blizzy, Rotation, Foodie Beauty, Boogie, and Lily Tino. F this, I'm out.
Questions I have for you. Did you see the whole thing with the cat? Oh,
The
sorry.
signal.
No, it's fine. Did you see the video about the whole kitten situation?
Not everything, because you know I have
You got a life.
work, not always in the online,
Yeah.
but they send for me. Sometimes I read the
I know, he's not exactly a skinny legend.
news, but I don't follow up.
Yeah. So they.
I mean, he's definitely obese, like sips diet soda. I might be overweight, but I'm not obese. I take pride in that. I worked hard for that.
But I hear the story of the cat.
Yeah, they took a kitten, they begged for money to help the kitten, and then dumped the kitten outside.
The problem, she take the money. Anyone he find too much cat in the street, he can take. The
Yeah.
problem,
Exactly. He even sees what we saw. She just took a random, like, sick cat and waved it around for people for the donations to start pouring in. It's sick. And I believe calculated from day one. I think they planned the whole thing. Little did she know she should have looked up if it was legal or not before doing it. But I think that was the plan because there's too many coincidences with her talking about not having money for this and her money going down like that. Like she needed to do something. And this was the plan. Like they were willing to do pretty much anything to make more money. She did the 12-hour live stream. That was good for a day, but then it went right back down. So that's why she did this. She's been trying for a while. Exactly. She's been trying all sorts of things. 12-hour live stream and the stray animals is just two things that she's tried that I guess you could say worked. But now there's some extreme consequences.
the problem, the money only.
Mm-hmm.
And already Salah, he tell her, leave it. She don't like to leave.
No. She doesn't like him trying to tell her what to do.
Yeah, the crime is the begging. The crime is her accepting donations. Because in Kuwait, you have to be like certified from the government, specific agency in order to take donations as a like legitimate charity. And she's not that. And even Paws Kuwait does not take donations. They have it sent to a vet hospital in their name, so it goes to their pets that they save, right? But they don't accept any donations because even they aren't able to get, I assume, that privilege to accept them directly. But they do get funding from the US, I believe. So they don't really
She gets very
necessarily need
upset.
that.
She don't listen. And for him, nothing. He have to do what she said.
Yeah. Which is not the way it normally works there, right? Normally the man tends to make the decisions.
No, for his situation, different because and she give him everything. Why he said no?
Yeah.
Same your boss in your work. He tell you, go to their home. You are off. You will go or you will stay. You will go. What he tell you, your boss, you will do. That's all.
That's fair. That's fair enough.
That's fair enough. What did he even say? I don't understand what that was about, to be honest. Tell your boss he'll send you home. What analogy was he going for there with the boss thing? I didn't even really catch that. She's his boss. Okay, so that was the analogy, is she is the boss. Anything that she says goes. Okay. That makes sense. Wow. Foodie wears the pants. That doesn't surprise me at all. She's always been like that. She's always dated these more beta, for lack of a better word, guys like Pete's. Milan was kind of like that in a way too. Natter, no. Like Natter was completely different. And now Salah is also like that. Just more like quiet, reserved, pushover men is the guys that she is into normally. Although Natter was like completely different, completely wild ride for her. Maybe that's why she fell so hard and fast, because it was just something different. Blech.
Are you worried for him? Like, because the charity is saying they're going to come after Salah as well.
See, he have problem because he's sharing with her.
Yeah.
And the money coming in his account, I think they tell me like this, in his PayPal or in his account, something like this.
Yeah.
However, God help him.
Yeah, God help him.
I wish
They're
he
gonna be
finished from this problem.
Yeah. I think they're gonna stay
I
together.
wish he don't stay long time with her.
Yeah. Did they borrowed money off you, right? Didn't they borrow money off you at one point?
Who?
Chantal and Salah, or Salah borrowed money from you?
No, no, no.
Oh no, okay.
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, okay.
You think I have money with him? I leave him?
No. Someone said, were they really married? Is it a real marriage?
Nobody see the marriage contract.
Oh, okay.
Nobody.
How many years? Anyone see anything?
Nope. Well, there you go.
That's crazy. No family, no friends. Nobody has seen that marriage contract. No viewers. Did you guys see Chantal was asking people for what, $5,000 for the marriage contract? She was like, reaction channels. If you guys can pony up $5,000, I'll give you my marriage certificate. Girl, number one, no. Number two, nobody would believe it anyway. Like a piece of paper. No, nobody would believe that it wasn't a forged document anyway. So that would be 5,000 down the drain. You know, if she actually produced a document, everybody would say fake, fake, fake. Look at this, look at that, look at that, look at this. You know, Googling, what does a Kuwait marriage license look like? And then comparing it. Oh, look, she copied it off of Google. But I just wonder, how did they get the apartment together if they're not actually married? Does she have a forged document? I would assume she definitely, if she's not married, they have a forged document for sure, because otherwise they wouldn't have been able to live there. I'm sure it wouldn't be that hard to forge. Or maybe they say they're married in a different country. I don't know. She probably lied about the requirements. No, it's illegal. It's actually a legal thing. If a man is going to live with a woman, they have to be married, or it's illegal in Kuwait. Separate apartments. I don't know. We never see like the other apartment. I don't know. I think she's either married or she has a fake license. Loophole. Because remember she said it was a loophole. Maybe the loophole is that they're both not Kuwaiti. And that's like the loophole.
Guys, it's not real. It's fake. Did you, they are probably going to get in quite serious trouble because they filmed oil fields, which apparently is not allowed in Kuwait.
This one big problem also.
Yeah.
Big problem. This one also big problem. Even he delete the video finish. It's already the video saved and sent with the report they sent.
She even,
Yikes.
so on YouTube, when you upload a video, you tag.
Why are they just out in the open for anyone to see and film? If it's so confidential, that's what I don't get. Why wouldn't they put like a fence up? Or I guess it's cheaper. Well, no, it's not cheaper to legally go after anyone who films it versus just building a fence over time. I don't know.
What the video's about, and she put that it was the oil fields. Like, she wrote that in the description, that the video was about the oil fields. And she just didn't care. But,
this not allowed. Some place she make video not allowed to make video because this for government.
Yes. Hello, everyone. Hello. Hey, girl. Hey, girl.
She doesn't care. Because she thinks she's better, right? Because she's Canadian.
Yeah, because she thinks she can go quickly out.
Mm-hmm.
But already there is between, I think, between Kuwait and...
It's too big. They could do like an Area 51 situation where you can't go past a certain area, so you can't see it no matter what. So like Area 51. Yeah. I mean, if they can build a freaking border fence, then they can build a fence around an oil field.
Canada communication for like this case, and even she's in the Canada, they can get her.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they can...
If get proof direct, I think.
Yeah, they could send her back. Does anyone else have any questions in the chat? Let me have a look. Why didn't Salah know about the oil fields? Did he not know that it was illegal?
He know, but not he record. She.
Okay.
He catch the mobile only. You hear his voice?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, so he just didn't... It was her. It's all on her. It's... Okay.
And her. Yes, he keep everything for her.
They're saying in that chat, you mentioned that someone phone called you about Salah and you wanted to talk about it.
You mean some pages?
Yeah,
talk to me?
Yeah.
Too much I have message. Too much they talk to me. Too much sent for me.
Yeah, someone said that you said that Salah called you. Is that... No?
Who's this one? Which I can read from the comment?
There are several. Saying that...
What if he's... Ooh, conspiracy theory. What if he's working with Chantal and Salah to like throw people off of the good shit and just have them focus on, oh, he's a dropout beta. whatever. Stupid stuff. I mean, yeah, it's funny. It's interesting. I've enjoyed watching it, but it's not really relevant to the case at all. It's all more personal issues.
You mentioned someone tried to message you.
She's not that smart.
Too much they message me. I told you from when I start.
Yeah.
What about Salah?
No worries.
They message me too much.
Yeah,
who's smarter, Salah or
I think
Chantal?
if I will reply for all, I cannot.
Yeah. Okay, let me see if there's anything else. Is there any other questions anyone has? Let me have a look. But yeah, I don't think there's too many other questions.
They get the trouble. Sure, he cannot.
Okay, we did a poll. Who's smarter, Salah or Chantal? Gosh, he's rude.
Someone asking Salah call if when he get the trouble. Sure, he cannot call.
He doesn't seem to like that question.
100% he cannot call.
Yeah.
He can't call. Okay. Smoke another one, buddy.
Did Salah's dad try and marry him to someone else?
Did what?
Did Salah's dad try and marry...
Oh my gosh.
...him to someone else?
I think no, because he leave him. He don't try to do anything for him. Already, the father of the Salah, he married another one. And he live with the wife and finished.
Yeah. Do you know how old Salah is?
He's young.
He's young. Okay.
And you can say like 39, I think now. Something like this.
39?
Okay.
I will tell you exactly. It's important.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Salah's real age.
Where is the message here? حبيبي يا صلاح الليل.
I knew he wasn't the same age as me.
صديقي يا صديقي صديقي يا صديقي.
Yeah, that's 39.
Oh, 93.
Just tell us the year. We'll do the math.
40. No, not 40. No, I'm 40. He's less than me 10 years. He's 30 plus, 32, 34.
Oh, 32, 34.
34.
32,
He's the same
33,
age as
something
me.
like this. But I know his birthday, same me. I'm November, he's in the October. I remember
okay.
that.
Okay. Someone said, do you still talk to Murad?
Yeah, sometimes we talk, me and Murad, it's normal.
Yeah. Does he talk
Me
to
and
Fawad?
Murad, we go far from this. Me and Murad, we go far from this problem.
Me and Murad.
We don't need more headache.
Yeah, they don't even talk about Salah and Chantal. Not when you're broing out with the bros. What do straight guys do when they hang out? Do they do like a mutual... LOL. He was born in 93. Okay, so he's 32. It's a tie. I can't choose. No, that's not. Stop saying that. People always pick the third option that's not there. No. One has to be more intelligent than the other, even if it's by a extremely slim margin.
Because this one headache. Exactly headache. Murad, he have his company, he have his job. Me also, I have my work, I have my company, I have my job. For him, he don't have anything for that. He have time. For us, we are busy.
Yeah, you've got families, wives, real wives.
And work, you know, the work, it's...
He's got all the time in the world, eh?
More than 8 hours, 9 hours every day.
He just sleeps. He sleeps all day.
Chantal's the ringleader. She wears the pants, apparently. Well, he does seem to cave for every decision that she makes. Like, if he was smart, he would have put his foot down with the cat situation. I mean, living there, he lived there almost his whole life. And he doesn't know that you can't ask for donations. He's never heard of anyone getting in trouble for that. Like, gosh, these people. Ignorance is no excuse. I plead ignorance.
But yeah.
Now we need something funny.
You want something funny? How did Chantal smell?
Sure, must be they make something funny.
How did Chantal smell?
How I read? Tell me. How I read?
You can't, it's too fast. I'm so sorry. You wanted more people. It goes faster that way.
Work or no, that's all.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense. All right, I can't be on for super long because it is late in London. But is there anything else you wanted to say?
Was that all from him? Yeah.
Tell me.
Is there anything? I can't be on for super.
Oh my gosh, she has to repeat the question every single time. I can't. It started out decent.
Super long. It's late here. But
The
is there
first
anything else you
half
wanted to say?
was decent.
The signal go.
Oh,
But then Allah got insufferable.
I'm sorry.
The signal go. You hear me? Your
I hear you.
photo
Fine.
not work.
I hear you. I see you.
If you hear me, your photo freeze.
Oh. Better?
Oh, that's it. He left.
For being on. I can't see.
That's a fitting end for that. Wow. It just froze on his computer, so he thought that she just ended it, I guess. Okay. She should have adjusted the way she speaks for him. How? Put on an Arabic accent? Yell. You think it was just too low? I mean, I heard it fine. Peace. Okay. Well, she did good for a first interview. I don't think she's ever done something like that. Who's smarter, Salah or Chantal? 45% say Salah, 55% say Chantal. Oh, I know Allah was like really loud at certain points. And they were talking over each other. You couldn't hear anything. Little bit of a mess, but I'm here for it. I'm here for it. It was fun while it lasted. Chantal lacks emotional intelligence, but she is manipulative, which is a type of intelligence. Salah seems simple, but it's hard to gauge his intelligence level as everything is so surface level. True, true. I think I don't think he's completely fluent in English. It would be hard for him to talk about something deeper, you know? Talk about your feelings, Salah. We don't really see a lot of Salah, but we've seen too much of her. Very true, very true. 6-hour stream, no. Oh shit, it's already 1. I said I was going to get off at 1. And we didn't even get to Amberlynn yet. All right, well, are we pretty much caught up to date? Let me look through my screenshots. Yeah, we read that. We read that. We read that. That. Let me look on Princess's Twitter, see if there's anything new. Let me first look up Paws Kuwait Instagram. They haven't been posting on their Instagram, so at first I was a little confused where all these statements were coming from. They're coming from people messaging them, asking for statements. Oh, goodness. But they're not actually posting much. They did post when they initially charged on Monday, when they initially filed the paperwork on Monday. They posted that. But everything else is a message or a comment. So, who is to say? Go. Somewhat new. Yeah, Paws Kuwait uploaded Bruce Lee. Did you guys see that? They uploaded Bruce Lee. Oh yeah, there was abuse allegations against Paws Kuwait. It was 10 years ago or so, right? That was the whole thing over the past couple of days as well that we did miss. I'm not sure what to say about that, to be honest. It happens. It happened in intervals. Well, do you know the years? Because it does seem pretty important. Okay, that's the same thing. Yeah, she's sending like the same kind of message to multiple people. So we pretty much took a look at every message that Paws Kuwait has sent out. They were taking in too many animals. Yeah, I can imagine that the people working there are different, but what do I know? I don't know. I mean, we really don't know what is going on with these people in Kuwait. Like, how would we know? How would we know? You can't stand when Foodie chews. Well, it's a good thing that she hasn't put out any mukbangs recently, then, I guess. When is she going to come back? Like, is she going to come back with a mukbang? Is she going to come back with... What if she just comes back and eats but doesn't talk about anything related to this? Because she knows she needs money. So she could do anything and she's going to get big time views. Because people are just waiting for anything. Like, we're starved or anything. So she could come back with a clickbait eating video where she talks about nothing. And it would get over 10K. Because people are just hungry for anything from her. You not fat? What? Coming back with a new AB story. Yeah, what if she flips the table on Salah and blames him for everything? I never trusted you since the poo situation. I mean, I wouldn't either, but I wouldn't take him back. I wouldn't take him back. The donations were the problem. Are you behind? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Hot tub live stream from Foodie Beauty. Yeah, she can do one of those streams where she just like gets in a hot tub like the Twitch streamers. Exactly. Let's go ahead and check Reddit really quickly just to make sure that we're all caught up on everything. Yeah. It sucks that it's it sucks that all of the Amberlynn subreddits are doomed from the start. What we will think it'll be like when she's back in Canada permanently. Ooh, a picture of the filth. This is from Reddit. A picture of the filth from the villa. Look at the little, like, that would drive me crazy, like little pieces of garbage on the floor. Ugh. Chantal's bathwater. Did you guys see Sydney Sweeney's bathwater? Her soap. So she teamed up with a company and they put out soap with her bathwater in it. And the soap bar has a hole in it where you could stick, you know, like once it gets bigger. I mean, it was small. I don't know, but like it was small. But once it like whittles down a bit, yeah, you know. That was strange. Squatch. I don't approve of Squatch. I tried their deodorant. It's like, yeah, I think that's the name of the company. Squatch. They make like men's hygiene products. I don't know if they make women's or not, but their deodorant sucked. Like it was so chalky, like it would get white like everywhere. It didn't go on good. I didn't like it. I'd rather have the cheap Gillette one, honestly. Right now I'm using Old Spice's whole body deo, which I don't know why I spent more for the whole body deo when I only put it on my armpits anyway. Is it aluminum free? I don't know. I just bought it to try something different and it smelled good. What do you guys think about natural deodorant? I don't know. I just buy whatever's at the store. Whatever's at Target. I don't usually have too much of a problem with anything. As long as my eczema's not flaring up, then I'm usually okay to use the deodorant, but I don't use any like fancy soaps or anything. I just use Dove Sensitive, either the bar or the foam. I used to use the body wash, but I kind of like the foam better nowadays. Love a good foam situation. Where in the world is Carmen Fat Diego? I'm starting to think she has been arrested and is in the process of being deported. What if she's already been picked up? Yeah, everyone's like, is she in Kuwait? Is she in Canada? What if she's already been picked up? Although people have been asking for cameos and she denies them. Have you all heard about that? Plus, people have said she's approving comments. But yeah, I don't know. This person says the Paws lady is an absolute unprofessional psycho. They got downvoted to oblivion and accused of being Chantal. Probably, right? They probably accused them of being Chantal, right? Let me look. Nice try, Chantal. I knew it. I wonder if it is her. I knew it. Why even enter that space if you're like a beezer? Or a Chinny supporter? I mean, I don't want them to get hurt. But this is all on her. Like, how can you do this? It's like Amberlynn when she references like the worst messages she's ever got. And she's like, this is how you guys act. It's like, no, girl, that's how one person who sent you a message acts. I would never speak like that to anybody. And if anyone said that, like, they would be booted out. Like, telling people to hurt themselves. The community wouldn't put up with that, even if it was to a girl. All right. Speaking of Amber, I believe we're caught up. Oh, wait, one last little look-see, peek-see. One last little peek-see, week-see. What is this? Ugh. I think all that in a bag of chips. The Beezers. Abed. Oh, did you guys see that Muslim woman that was talking about them? So there was a video going around the community of a Muslim woman talking about Foodie and Salah, basically saying that they should be worried about they should be worried about being scrutinized based on what they have said about the religion and the way that they practice, more so even than the donations, and that they take that very seriously, and that something really bad could happen to them, depending on what kind of things come to light, or what proof people have sent in, or what screenshots happen to be shared. Although, you know, these screenshots have to be proven. The dark webcam, yeah. How are they going to do that? I mean, for us, it would be easy. But for someone outside of the community to prove these screenshots, interesting. It would be interesting to see how they do that. Exactly. You know? I mean, most of the shit's on video. So they could just focus on that and not even the text. But as far as Salah goes, I don't know. I don't think they're going to take that poo conversation and do anything with it, to be honest. Or maybe they will. I don't know. It just seems so crazy. Hire a reaction channel. Kuwait doesn't have Sharia, but Syria does. Salah committed blasphemy when he said to Kaibella that he's God. Blasphemy in Syria carries the blank. She said Salah is in danger if deported. Yeah, but if you look up like punishments for blasphemy in Kuwait, it also says unalive. Fines, imprisonment, and even unalive. Although that just seems too... No, online. I remember specifically it mentioned online blasphemy is just a fine. I think. I'm about 80% sure of that. In Kuwait. Digital blasphemy. All humans are blasphemous. It's in our genes. I know, we're all sinners. That's why Jesus died on the cross. All right, let's watch Amberlynn. He would get flagged at the border. I don't think his passport would allow him to enter Canada. Probably not, no. For what purpose? Like, would he have to just lie and say that he was there to visit and then never leave? I don't know. I don't know what my real weight is. Yeah, I guess we should watch that. I don't know what my real weight is. All right, so for this segment of the live stream, we are going to go ahead and watch Amberlynn newest video. This was actually posted yesterday. As she has said, she is not doing her weigh-in videos anymore. So instead of Wednesday, this was posted on Wednesday. No, was this Wednesday? She's only doing vlogs now. June 4th. This was yesterday. Okay. Thursday. No. Today's Thursday. It was Wednesday. I'm confused because it says Friday in the corner, but like it's 1 o'clock in the morning, you know? It's not Friday yet-ish. It is, but it isn't. She's only doing vlogs now. She's not doing weigh-ins. She's not doing Let's Talk. which thank gosh, that last Let's Talk video that we watched was so boring. So thank goodness we are getting some vlogs. I feel like the reaction channels can really spice up some vlogs when it's just her sitting there answering questions. Like, it gets tough. It's just like mind numbing. My anaconda don't. And especially with vlogs, like we can look for Easter eggs in all of the scenes. Ooh, but first, I did want to go ahead and take a look at Amberlynn's TikTok, where she has posted some beautiful thirst traps for us. Well, one in particular. A beautiful thirst trap. Amberlynn Rhea. 666 pounds. Is that what she's up to? What is it again? The Amberlynn Reid. Okay, gotcha. Ah! I volunteer. I volunteer as tribute. Oh, come on. Where is it? The Amberlynn Reid. That's what I'm typing. Or is it Rarity Cat? Damn it. Oh, I guess that's not how you do it. Hold on, let me just Google. Got it. I'm stupid. I feel like a boomer with all these little, like, I don't know these little things. No, girl. I'm not a boomer. Here is a amazing thirst trap from Miss Lynn. I will give you guys the full picture so you can see her in her full glory. Ooh. Do you think this is for a new caretaker right here? She's putting out, you know, it's like, this is her putting out this is equivalent of her putting out a sign saying help wanted for a caretaker. There is the song One Thing by Lola Young playing in the background, but I can't play it, unfortunately. So we can only watch it in silence. It's even more cringy in silence. So her shirt is completely see-through. She's just wearing a bra. And you can see her stomach. She has never worn that in a vlog where you can see like everything. Girl, do it. Girl, wear that in a vlog. It's kind of giving like Foodie during the Natter Saga days. Store is open for finger buns. Yeah, she's kind of giving like Vixen. No. More like lot lizard. Ooh. So there you go. That was her beautiful thirst trap. Somebody actually got it restricted. Somebody reported it. And then they posted that they got a response back from TikTok saying that it was restricted and that it won't be on For You pages. Why? Why take the time to report this? I just don't get it. I don't know. I just find that to be kind of like snitchy behavior. when she's not doing anything. Everyone at the Grammys. Oh, that was from February. So that was her triumphant return to TikTok. Looking for a new woman, new caretaker. Is this a humiliation ritual? Like, do people want her banned from TikTok? Like, I don't. I want to see the circus videos. I want to see the circus show. Womp womp. What do the comments say? They say bathroom countertop corners fear this one. A direct reference to Beck talking about how Amber would clean herself after using the restroom, number 2. Oh, look, it's in heat again. We're getting a new caretaker with this one, girls. Yes, I love that. We're getting a new caretaker with this one, girls. Break your bed and then the sofa jokes are writing out of thin air. Oh, that's part of the song. Break your bed, then break your sofa. I don't want to... Whatever. However it goes. That's part of the song. She was lip syncing, which is kind of funny, I guess. Burberry. Thank you for the super. Pour one out for Kitty Ann's Burberry swimsuit. Hey, honey bun. I smell like coconut oil. You don't have a degree. Thank you, Burberry. Welcome. Wish I had this much confidence. And then in parentheses, delusion. New girlfriend era coming soon. Oh, Lord, she's coming. What kind? New season, girls. Emily's going to love this one. No. Let's just, like, even if you believe Emily's there, let's try to manifest a new caretaker because we all need it. All right, let's get into the vloggity vlog from today. Who was reported? Amber's TikTok where she's just lip syncing was reported. Wompity womp womp. Who even goes out of their way? Right, like why would you even post like, look at me, I reported Amber. It's like pick me behavior. Right? Emily said, get on that phone and act sexy so people make fun of you. What? Ooh wee. Why can I like... I'm trying to find the comment that someone was responding to, but it's not there. Weird YouTube. Weird, 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 weird. Rachel Zegler is being cast as Zelda. Just kidding. Rachel Zegler. Has anyone watched Y2K? Was that good? It's a horror movie called Y2K with Rachel Zegler. I've been meaning to watch it, but I just never got around to it. It might be on Max. No, as in it wasn't good or you didn't see it? Rachel Zegler has been cast as Winnie in Winnie the Pooh. LOLOL. Oh, this is her new
If I
intro.
look kind of like a
Okay, come get it, girly pop. Let's take a look at that new intro one more time.
hello.
Okay. Eating, serving, scary, bingo hands,
If
jamming,
I look kind of like a mess,
talking.
I am. If you hear that siren, that's currently what's happening right now.
What, in the early 2000s? It's giving 2013 YouTube vlogs are at their peak. Honestly, like, it's been that long. Like, it's been 10 years since YouTube vlogs were at their peak. And, like, how many people still do daily vlogging? Nobody. I mean, yeah, some Amber and Alexandra Rodriguez, but not too many people. There's just not the audience for it anymore. People don't have the attention span anymore. And everyone's life is gonna be boring, or at least have boring moments in the vlogs, you know? If you can make a vlog and there's not a single boring segment in it, then I don't know, you must be a mastermind. You must be a celebrity. Getting ready for the Met Gala. Even celebrities don't film their day-to-day life unless they're like getting ready for something, or like, you know, aka not their day-to-day life, like a special day. My day-to-day life is boring.
Tornado warnings. It's been going on for like the last hour. I am watching the live news.
She looks like the Crypt Keeper. Oh, I'm like the Crypt Keeper. Freakier Friday.
I keep going to the lobby because that's what they request us to do when this happens. I take my fur babies with me. We go out there until the siren stops. But this is like the fourth siren, and not many people are going in the lobby. And honestly, I feel like the lobby has a lot of windows, and I feel like my apartment's probably more safe. I have like wiped off some of my makeup. I get really anxious.
She's deciding for herself, going against the orders. My apartment is more safe. I mean, if there's more windows, you know. She's gonna get flown away to Oz, right? Amber of Oz. The Wizard of Oz. And it's just like Salah behind the curtain. Oh, God. Get rid of it. She ain't going nowhere. Excuse me. Does anyone remember Dave Franco, Wizard of Oz? That was a good one. It was only good because he was hot in it. But
during tornado warnings, but I'm watching the live weather. I'm gonna keep doing that, and I'll give you guys an update. I'm scared. Okay, you guys, I think we're good from the tornadoes. If anyone
ignoring tornado warnings. That's a good song. If y'all haven't listened to Sabrina Carpenter's album before Short and Sweet, it's really cute. Listen to Tornado Warnings.
was affected, my heart goes out to you because I know how scary it is. Like, I get so much anxiety when like a tornado type of weather happens, warnings, watches. I literally cannot sit still. I'm in the lobby, I'm walking down the hallway, I'm going back to my apartment, I'm back in the lobby, then I'm in the clubhouse, then I'm back in the elevator, going back up, going back.
Did they have any kind of basement? Right? You're supposed to go to the basement, right? It's going down. Basement. Friday the 13th, and yes, I'm playing Freddy. Oh shoot, what song is that? Ludacris with Nicki, obviously, but it's Friday the 13th, and yes, I'm playing Freddy. Okay. My chick bad. Okay, yeah. Thank you. I love that verse. Her features between like 2010 to 2013 were just like magical. No, like 2008 to 2013. Magical features. It's going down. Basement.
Down. I'm literally just like everywhere, cannot sit still. Obviously, me and my mom checked up on each other, and I made a joke and I was like, it looks like Zoloft isn't working because I'm taking the Zoloft for anxiety, depression, stabilize my mood a little bit.
But this is like a normal situation where someone without anxiety would get anxiety. Like, do people not realize that? Like, anxiety can be a natural human instinct. It doesn't mean you always have like anxiety disorder. That would be when you're anxious all the time or for situations that don't call for anxiety. But if you're anxious because there's a tornado warning, like that is normal. So maybe that's why it doesn't work. Maybe that's why the Zoloft ain't working, girl, because it's for anxiety that is not it's in your head, right? There's not like a real cause,
Etc., etc. But I've only been on it for 2 weeks. It's not going to work in that way. So the side effects like drowsiness or energy, vivid dreams, those type of symptoms can happen like literally just within a couple days of taking Zoloft. But like the actual therapeutic side effects, the reason why you're taking Zoloft, those don't start happening until like 5 to 6 weeks. But anyways, we're good over here. Twinkie and Wasabi were super scared, but they're good too. So
I hate when she does that. Ugh. She's mental health shaming.
Change of topic.
ZM is just like her. Do you guys remember when she said that? She said, me and ZM are exactly alike because we use mental health as an excuse. Amber commented on the Amber commented on the Amber situation. Amber commented on the Foodie situation during her live stream and said basically that it was just like too much. And she had some choice words for Kuwait. I guess she's not going anytime soon for a collabo. Imagine if she went now to collab with Chantal. They'll never know if she posted on Amber's channel. Make sure you give me half of the AdSense, Amber. Amber just pockets it all, pulls a Beck, pulls a what she pulled on Beck.
Time for a little Amazon haul. So
Amber's hiding Foodie.
Something I recommend are these wild protein chips. They're literally chicken chips. They're so
literally
good. So this is the Himalayan pink salt. The only flavor that I've had is the salt and vinegar.
Oh, did that come out? Addison came out. I mean, her album. She came out. I mean, she's probably like at least bi, right? Okay. Oh yeah, I pre-saved it, so I already have it, but it just came out like an hour ago. Okay, cool. Cool.
So freaking good. So that box comes with 8 bags that look like this.
Protein
and this bag has 14 protein. And literally,
it's honestly giving glitter and lasers. She loves her some protein junk. So these girls, like, I just don't understand. She doesn't need all that protein, really.
it's antibiotic-free chicken. These are delicious. And they're
But I guess it's better than just a regular bag of chips, but she still doesn't need all that protein. I don't know why she's obsessed with like getting all these protein products when she doesn't work out or do anything active at all. I mean, of course you need some protein, but supplementing all this protein all day. Clearly, whatever she's doing, it isn't working. So it's pretty much safe to criticize anything she does. Womp womp.
always sold out like at stores, so I had to get mine from Amazon. So I did.
The girls love their protein shakes. Yeah. That's because they love a milkshake and it tastes close enough for them.
Not have a toaster, so I got one. The brand is Bella. It's super
That
cute.
is like the cutest toaster I have ever seen. I kind of want one, but I have a toaster oven. Guys. Actually, I think I need that because I keep burning my Pop-Tarts. And so at least if I got one of those pop-ups, it would just pop up. It wouldn't burn it because I have a toaster oven, like I said. Toaster oven bougie. It was literally $25 on Amazon. Why does it look vaginal? I know it kind of does because it's like long and it's only one slit. I bet somebody stuck their hot dog in there. What if your boyfriend cheated, so you stuck him in there and turned it on? Hot dogs for dinner. I can't even imagine.
Cute, small, dainty. This is actually the
Dainty.
same brand as my air fryer, which I love. So I hand wash all my dishes.
That's Drew Barrymore? Or no, she got a new air fryer.
I do not use the dishwasher. I think since I've lived here, I think I've opened the dishwasher like one time. And I'm
Why doesn't she use her dishwasher? I guess because she's one person, like it takes so long to fill up. Because she uses paper plates as well. Which I use them too sometimes. What was I gonna look like? Oh, I'm looking up that toaster because I just want to see how much it costs. Do you guys know what that brand was? I couldn't read it. It was too little. What if I type in toaster one slit? It looked like it fit like 2 pieces, but just like in a row instead of next to each other. Damn, I can't see it. Here's a 1 piece of toaster for $15. That'd be good for like camping maybe. But why would you want 1 piece of toast? 1 Pop-Tart, 1 piece of toast? Like, no, it just don't make any sense. Bella 2, $25. I order one? No, I don't even have the counter space for it. Oh, slim twin toaster. Love it. $25. You're right. That's cute. They have blue. They have blossom. They have oat milk. That's so cute, right? I want one. Amber's influencing me. That's so sad. I'm such a stupid. Oh, so you can do 2 slice or even 4 slice models. I think 2 slice is good for me. Yeah, it does look like it would take up too much counter space for what it is, right? Because the toaster's more boxy. I am boxy.
kind of over the way that I dry my dishes. Like, we've gone in stages, okay? When I first moved here, I used to just dry them on a paper towel.
Daddy, 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 daddy. No, how does it start? Tana, 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 Tana. I found her be like I'm Hefner. She said she didn't love it. I left her. I lick on that like nectar. I forget the rest.
And then I elevated up to a towel, like a kitchen towel. And then I went even further and I got an actual like drying dish mat, but I'm over it. So we are now elevating it again. It comes with this guy, this thingy majigger. So I like this because there's actually an area to put like my plates and stuff before.
Oh, that's a plate drying. I thought it was a cooling rack, but I guess it's plastic, so that wouldn't make sense.
Like I didn't have all that. So
Amber's in her Hefner era. What is with the pigtails? I feel like it's not a good look for her. It makes it look like she's catering to PDF. Okay, maybe that's too far.
So I'll show you like a before and after when I set this up. So last but not least, I have opened the box, but I haven't actually opened like...
Oh, she got a Pop Mart thing.
The actual package here. So I got one of these skull pandas. I thought they were so adorable. So you can get one of the 6. Personally, for me...
No Labubu girl. I'm surprised she doesn't have like 10 Labubu by now. But now that she knows what Pop Mart is, I'm sure she is gonna get there, right?
I want either Wanderer's Tune or Partita. Like, so cute.
This is our wind down. This is our comic relief, our little wind down after all the Foodie drama. I mean, Foodie could be like going away. Her man could be unalived. Like, we need some comic relief to calm back down.
First tune is this one. Petita is this one. So let's open it together. Moment of truth. Oh my God, wait, she's so cute. I literally want every single one. So I got Rock On. Look how adorable she is.
I really want every single one. Well, then you should have got the whole set.
I want to collect all 6 of them so bad.
I bet you she's gonna buy a whole set.
Look how freaking cute. So you can use it as a keychain. I'm genuinely obsessed and it's such good quality. I can't get over it. All right, you guys, it's time. I'm going to open this. What is this circle? There's like some random circle floating on here. I have no idea what that is. All right, so thankfully I did not need a knife for that. So I didn't realize it, but it feels like wood or fake wood. I don't know.
What's happening, Hallow? All your messages are gibberish.
The way that they described it on Amazon, they were like,
Hallow, all your messages are gibberish. That's weird.
that's stone. Girl, that is not stone. Our dedicated team is here to assist you with any questions or issues. Thank you. I think I got it covered though. All right, so I saw the pictures online. Some people had it like this, and then this.
Oh my gosh, do I have to skip this, girl? Like, come on now. All right, it's almost
like
done.
this.
We've seen
Some
enough
people
of
had
the...
this, like this. I already know what I'm gonna do. I'll show you guys.
Girl, it's already 20 minutes. Like, you don't have to pad it out anymore.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a before and after.
Give me a break. Oh my gosh, Boomer Sooner baby. Thank you for the super. Get the toaster. I think I need the toaster now. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. So generous. Thank you.
So currently this is what I use on my island to dry my dishes. I've had it on this side for a while, but I'm ready to have it on this side. So I'm going to put it over here, but I am going to get rid of this.
I always forget that I can heart the super chats. So don't take offense. I just always forget that it's a thing. It's kind of new. I feel like they introduced it like last year, 2 years ago, but
this is actually my mom's Tupperware because her fiance made
she was taking leftovers. Did you guys see the leaked picture?
And they gave me some. It was potatoes, cabbage, and corned beef. It was super delicious.
It's probably on Despectful Moments, right? You guys have to see the leaked picture. Ooh, ooh. Does Despectful have it? No, they don't have it. The Amber Reddit these days. Of what? Amber? There's a leaked picture going around. It's not leaked. It's a public picture of Amber at bingo with her mom and stepdad or mom's boyfriend, whatever. And Amber. Remember, Amber said that the stepdad was inappropriate with her to Rebecca or Erica Valentine. Erica Valentine. I don't know where Rebecca came from, but I wonder what happened. Yeah, Hallow, you're gonna have to like change your keyboard or something. I don't know. It's gibberish. Did you sit on your phone?
So I had some of that. So I watched this. I'm going to give it to her.
Don't block them completely, please. But yeah, timeout is fine. So they can figure it
Next
out.
time I see her, put this away in here.
Appreciate you, girl.
Usually have this like super organized, but for some reason this is down there. Like I have all of my glass Tupperware perfectly organized, and then this container for the lids. All right, so there it is, but we have to test it first. It low-key just seems like, I don't know if a big plate is gonna hold up very well. So here's a smaller one. Oh my God.
Small plate.
Does it even fit? Yes, okay. But then here is the bigger guy of it. Oh, okay. I have to like press down a little bit for it to be super sturdy. I guess it makes sense. So I genuinely think—
Is she for real with this? Okay, it's over.
this
but
is
like,
better than what I usually do, which is just this. All right, have fun drying. I genuinely don't—
Was that really necessary as a vlog segment? Like, we get that your life is boring, but like, come on, 3 minutes. Was that 3 minutes of that? It felt like it. No, it was only 2. It was only a little bit less than 2. It felt like 5 minutes.
even want to talk about this, but for transparency reasons, I feel like I have to because it's the right thing to do. As you guys know, I have been weighing myself and doing weigh-in videos for you guys, but also simultaneously, I have been feeling—
Is that a new one to add to the Amber Dictionary? Simultaneously.
And doing weigh-in videos for you guys, but also simultaneously.
Simultaneously. Simultaneously. Girl, it's simultaneously. Simultaneously. Like, say it with me. Now you got me screwing it up. Simultaneously.
I have been feeling anxiety about my health, and I've been vocal with that, and I haven't been saying why. So with the weigh-ins, I've been like staying the same, but within the 10 weigh-ins that I did do during those last 10 weeks.
Girl, what does that say? That says you're doing nothing to me. If you're gaintaining, you're doing nothing.
In total, I was down like 7 pounds. But then simultaneously, I'm over here like, I feel like my breathing isn't as good anymore. I feel super swollen every day. I feel more like it's hard for me to do.
So what that tells me is that you're eating a lot of junk food behind the scenes. Maybe you're not beezing, but you're eating a lot of junk food.
Daily activities. And it was making my anxiety so bad. So that's why I was like, what is going on?
I mean, we've pretty much seen that from her What I Ate Today videos. That's why she stopped them, because she doesn't want to show it anymore.
With my health. Because over here, my skin—
Ooh, maybe she's vaping the Delta. That's so much harder to, like, I don't know. Like, this is like nothing. I know it's not good for you. It's still vapor. It's still not good for you. But the Delta, like, that hurts your lungs when you vape that. Like, it's much harsher. Much harsher.
is saying that I'm not gaining weight, but simultaneously, my body genuinely feels like it is. So when I went to weight, but simultaneously, my body genuinely feels like it is. So when I went to the doctor, they did weigh me. It was completely different than—
Then it's her lipedema.
What was on my scale here at home. That happens. I didn't think anything of it at the time. It was kind of shocking to see. I didn't mention this in my video because I think I was like lying to myself. I was telling myself that their scale is broken, but mine's not. But then 4 days ago, I stepped on the scale and it said I weighed 350. And that was when I like flashed back.
350.
And I was like, wait a minute. Is my scale broke? I was like, something's off. Amberlynn, it's time to just like genuinely be honest with yourself.
So that's why the video is called I Don't Know What My Real Weight Is.
So then I was—
Well, yeah, you do. You went to the doctor.
like, you know what? I'm going to put a gallon of water on the scale because literally you know exactly how much a gallon of water weighs. It kept saying it only weighed a pound. And I'm like, that's not how much a gallon of water weighs. It doesn't weigh a pound. Like everyone knows.
How much does it weigh?
A gallon of water is about 8 pounds. So then I decided to—
Is it? I didn't know that.
to change the batteries because I was like, okay, maybe it's just the batteries. So long story short, I think that the doctor's scale was actually right. I don't know. My scale.
Girl, of course how delulu do you want to be? Of course the doctor's scale was right. They have people checking that. Does she really think the doctor's scale is wrong?
Is broke. I did drop it a few months ago. I didn't think anything of it. I was sweeping the floor. I had it on the corner of the sink. It fell. I genuinely thought it still worked, but switching the batteries out only made it more like hectaconic. I don't know. I'm really upset. I ordered a new scale and it's going to be here in a couple days and I'm
Hello, it's broken. So good.
not looking forward to it at all. Like I should have listened to my body more because my body was telling me, Amberlynn, you're gaining weight, while I had a broken scale telling me, oh girl, no, you're actually this size. Like, I don't know. I just feel really upset about it. All right, you guys. So today is Tuesday. So I have my.
What do you mean your scale was saying you were this size? Obviously, you're not in the 300s. Like, you know that much. I don't know. So I guess what she is saying is those 7 pounds that she supposedly lost didn't happen. So while she was confused that she lost 7 pounds but felt worse, she was actually gaining the whole time. Okay. I mean, that's actually believable. She was gaining the whole time. That's more believable than her losing 7 pounds, actually. So, okay. I believe you, girl. I believe her for once.
Live stream. So I'm actually about to go live. I have 6 minutes. So I'm going to get it ready now. Sometimes I have this annoying glitch where it
Truck scale on the highway.
won't let me use my camera or my microphone.
She has to go to the junkyard.
But all I usually have to do is delete one of my tabs. I don't know. So I have a lot of tabs open because I watch a lot of different like YouTube videos, but I can only handle like a few minutes, actually a couple minutes at a time. It's hard for me to just like sit and watch something. I think I'm gonna title this one Tornadoes because that is literally what I've been experiencing today. Actually, I'm gonna title this one Tornado Warning because I've had multiple of those today.
Tornado warnings.
Sometimes when the weather's really bad, like super windy, etc., the internet gets so wonky. And it's annoying because I pay a lot for my internet and I have no other like internet options.
She was upset in her live stream last week because it kept going off.
I have like the best one. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. When the internet messes up, I literally just restart the live. It doesn't seem like it bothers people. All right.
I think she needs to get a new computer. Because when my internet messes up, like it'll auto connect back. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to restart the live. Yeah, it'll hiccup and you guys will get like a little spinning thing, but it'll come back after a few seconds. So it's probably her computer. She doesn't care. You would think if she's charging for the content that she would make it a little bit better, like get some better equipment, at least better than a freaking built-in webcam. Like, you've been on here how long?
Hey, I have it set and ready to go. Okay, I have 2 minutes before my live starts, but immediately someone is like, please address the black folding chair situation type deal by the door. And I was like sitting here like, what? And then I looked over and I'm like, oh, that folding chair I have had for literally ever. I've never used it since I've been in this apartment. It's just a random folding chair, but I have it sitting there because it used to be in my closet, but I want my mom to come pick it up because I have a few boxes for her. So I'm gonna let her have the chair. So that's the reason.
It's being dumped off to Mama Lynn. Donna Lynn. This is Donna from Hot Looks Salon. She puts nothing into her channel. I know. You would think after these years. I mean, there was a time where she actually used a camera. Now she just uses her phone. Which I guess it doesn't really effing matter because she just does these kind of vlogs anyway. Like, how much better could it possibly look? My camera, I use this Sony ZV-1. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I could always get better, but it's good enough, I think. I kind of want a different like a new microphone. But I would have to get it's like $400. It's the Shure microphone that all the like big podcasters use. That's pretty sweet.
Why it's sitting there. That is such a random thing. Like, I feel like people genuinely make a mountain out of a molehill, or literally a mountain out of something like that's literally this small. It's literally just a folding chair that's sitting against my wall for my mom. How weird. All right, you guys, so I've been sitting here editing my vlog. I actually finished my live stream about an hour ago. It went really good. I feel like live streams have been just really great lately, and I appreciate it so much. It was like, I don't know if it was a troll or what, but they sent me like...
Really, other people have too crisp of sound where you can hear their saliva. There's certain things you can do to like fix that. I had to do that because my microphone was picking up every little tiny little thing, and it's annoying. But now I can even chew and you guys can't even hear it. I love that I can chew and no one can hear it.
$70 in super chat and then like called me a cow. But a couple weeks ago, they were hitting on me so hardcore. Like, they were just thinking I was the person who hung the moon. So that was some entertainment. And also I talked a little bit more about foster care and told a story time or two about it. I don't know. I feel like I really, really love my live streams, like genuinely. And I want everyone to be a part of my members' live streams. Like, there's a whole...
They're a crap show. Well, why don't you do something to make them better, girl?
Community of people.
Because they have been a crap show.
And I look forward to speaking to you guys every single week. I'm like, I wonder how so-and-so's doing. I wonder how so-and-so's doing. Like, it's just so fun to me. Anyways, I'm going to keep editing this vlog. All right, so I just had to get out my printer. My apartment is so itty-bitty.
Is Foodie going to jail? No, but she's being deported. What if this ends up being nothing? That's also been on my mind. Like, what if this is nothing? Foodies. I mean, we've seen it be nothing time and time again. She has broken the law and nothing happened. I mean, remember there was that whole thing with Aisha? She was going to file paperwork, or I thought she did file paperwork, but that was going to be like a civil suit, I believe. That turned out to be nothing. Because these people don't have money, like they're lying. Do I have money to keep a lawyer? Hell no. I wouldn't want to waste my money on it, even if I did have enough for it. These people are lying. But with this being criminal, that's different. You know, it's the state going after her. So we shall see, we shall see. What if it is nothing? I know she hasn't posted, which is shocking. Yeah. It is crazy that she hasn't posted anything for now 4 days. Foodie, come out, wherever you are. It's 7, no. It's 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Kuwait time. So she could be up to do a coffee bees right now. Who am I kidding? She's up from the night before to do a coffee bees right now. Is more like it, but the longest was 8 days. When was that? Well, remember she did get banned for over a week, but she was posting, I think she was doing streams on OF. She was supposed to do the streams on Patreon, but she scammed everybody on Patreon. She didn't put out anything and pocketed all the money from that. Womp, womp, womp. Oh gosh. Salah is going to dump her. She'll never leave him willingly. If she has to, she has to. I mean, this is like a completely different situation, though. He's being threatened, like jail. Anyways, I was looking at her channel. I wasn't ignoring you guys to see if anything popped up. I want to see something. I want to be like here for the breaking news. I love when we have like a breaking moment and like I don't know it before the live stream. And we're all just like shook to the core. What if she went live right now? Girl, go live right now. We need new arcs for our queen. I know Foodie like, well, this is Foodie's new arc. Nothing. Nothing at all. Honestly, I prefer the drama around her and not her content anyway, so it doesn't matter. Like tonight was so much more fun than talking about one of her or watching one of her mukbangs, you know. Would I snipe? Of course, it's a special occasion. I'll snipe her every now and again. It's just most of the time it's not even worth it.
I have nowhere to like have it set up, so I have to have it put away at all times. So when I need to print out something, I have to like get it out. It's this whole thing. But I had to print out some paperwork because I'm actually about to get labs done tomorrow. My doctor actually is checking me for an autoimmune disorder, which is called Hashimoto's, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
So it's an autoimmune
Hashimoto's
disorder that like attacks your thyroid. So
yeah, can we just get a mega rage from Foodie? I feel like if she was in Canada, she would have popped on for a mega rage by now. Although if she's in Canada, does she care? No, of course she cares because she had to leave everything behind. You have an eyelash on your left. Thank you, Carly, for the super chat. You have an eyelash on your left cheek. I can see it. I thought it was like dirt on the monitor. Okay. Thank you, Carly. Where were we? Mega rage now in Kuwait. That would be the most drama. Mega rage still in Kuwait. Let's bring it on. Bring it on. She's waiting for that free flight home, aka deportation. Deportation.
he wants to find out like the underlying reason for the reason why I have hypothyroidism. So I had to print out my lab requests for that. So when I was showing weekly Lego updates, it seemed like people were hating it. Sometimes it does take me longer to do a Lego, and sometimes it takes me like 2 seconds. Sometimes I'll do multiple Legos in a week, and sometimes I'll do one Lego every couple of months.
Just show it when it's done for like a few seconds. That's all I would like to see. Because I do like Legos, but
I'm always working on it. Meaning some days I'll build for hours, other days just for a couple of minutes. And I'm in that couple of minutes era because I do have like to watch the progression of my builds. So I'm going to show them to you guys. So if you guys remember, these are the last.
No. No. I want to see this when it's done, right? It's the Disney castle. No, she bought a Disney castle, but I don't know which one this is. Ooh, there she is in the thirst trap outfit. Wait, I want to knuckle check.
Have done so far. So that's my update
Alice in Wonderland.
for you guys. Okay, guys, so I just filmed a
Wait, no, I wanted to do a knuckle check.
So if you guys remember, these are the last 2 that I did and I showed you. Now I'm working on this 3rd one, and this is how much I have done so far. So that's my update for you guys.
And there we go. All right.
Okay. Hey guys, so I just filmed a TikTok for the
Not
first
much
time
to see.
in literally forever. I used to post TikToks all the time, but I don't
TikTok thirst trap. Yeah, it hadn't been since February.
know. I stopped. I was in like a depressive
February.
episode. Wasn't feeling the greatest about myself. I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say I feel like the greatest about myself, but a lot of things can happen at once. You can have fun.
2 things can be true at once. That's her favorite saying, right? She doesn't have any knuckles. What does that mean?
You could feel sexy, all while trying to be proactive and becoming a healthier version of yourself. Like
You have hypo. It's harder to lose weight, but not the way Amber is making it seem. Yeah, it's not impossible. I mean, I've seen like, is that what Allison from Pretty Little Liars has? Sasha Peterson? Maybe, I'm not sure. Or no, she has PCOS. But is hypothyroidism a like symptom of PCOS? I don't know. It's hard to lose weight, but she lost weight. Even though it was hard.
only live once. Just because you're trying to be healthier or you're not the
Ankle
societal norm of like what's attractive doesn't mean that you cannot feel that way. There's a song that I've been obsessed with personally, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna post a TikTok. So you guys should definitely go over there, give it a look-see if you want to.
She likes Lola Young. Oh, I bet you she likes Lola Young.
But yeah, it's just fun
She likes them young.
being carefree sometimes. Like there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm gonna put
Do I ever drink? No, not really. Like very, very rarely. Like maybe twice a year.
my clothing back on. Guys,
kidding.
now that I have decided against the sink water, tap water, it comes
Tap
from
water.
the literal kitchen sink. Like I understand it's a faucet.
Somebody posted a clip of her back in the day using faucet water to call out her lie. That's what we've got going on in the Amberverse. Faucet water allegation lies.
understand it's tap water, but it's coming from a sink. So to me, it's sink water. But ever since
Amberlynn exposed with another lie. And then you click on the video and it's tap water. Yeah. Who would do that? Which reaction channel is that?
I was like, you know what? I'm just not going to do it. I'm going to be drinking my gallons of water, which I do. I just buy gallons of water and I put some ice in here. And it has been like the easiest, breeziest water consumption I've ever had in my life. Like I genuinely every single day look forward to waking up, cleaning this.
Would I watch an Amber sleeping stream? No. I mean, I would like click on it probably.
Filling it. By
But
the
not
way,
watch it
please
for very
clean
long.
it. Someone sent me a video of someone not cleaning out this part right here. And they ended up like going to the hospital because they didn't take it out because there was like mold in there. You guys, remember
I saw that.
to clean your cups. I have too much of like anxieties about things getting bacteriaed. So things like that are
Things getting bacteria. Like, can we use grown-up words?
very easy for me to remember. I clean this every single day. So alongside vlogs, I'm still going to be filming Let's Talk videos. Vlogs and Let's Talk videos get the most views. I want to give you guys what you want. I love vlogging. I love being interviewed by you guys, answering your guys' questions, rumors, whatever it may be.
Foodie should do a marathon, like 4 or 5 hour mega rage. Like Cuba, basically. What if she went back to Canada and then started drink raging? That would be nuts. Like, she would go after everyone. Nobody would be safe from that rage. Can you imagine a drink rage right now?
Still gonna have weigh-ins, what I ate today's within my vlogs, whenever my scale comes, which I'm really nervous for because it's a mixture of like, okay, I know my scale's broken, but like, is the doctor's also maybe off? Because
Is that new? Her new lisp? Does she have? I did notice her S's are like a little more. I don't know how to explain it, but maybe something. She lost another tooth.
I am so much bigger, and sometimes doctor's office don't have scales that like work really well with my type
Really?
of size. Like that has happened in the past.
She went to the office and they couldn't even weigh her because she was over.
So I feel like my weight is just like really unknown at this moment. Or was my scale actually working during all those weigh-in times and it just
Oh my gosh, her weight is completely unknown. Yeah, right, girl. It's similar to whatever it was at the doctor's office a few weeks ago. Like, come on.
recently broke? I don't know. Like, none of it makes sense to me. But if you guys want to send me a voice memo, you still can do that
Hectic
by going to my
Ambi.
Instagram at hectic.ambi. Send me a microphone emoji. I will send you a smiley face back so then you can send me a voice message asking whatever you like. So I want to do one card oracle. I'm going to be doing
We can do whatever we like. It's 2:25.
shine from the inside.
I'm gonna get off
I really
after
like
this.
how positive these oracle cards are. Oh, there's already a card that's just for me.
More filler.
Believe in yourself, unleash your inner unicorn. Look how beautiful that is. The enchanting unicorn embodies the feminine yin energy of
I feel like this whole thing was a troll. I mean, like, with her weight and all, like, she's not that delusional, right?
the moon and represents
It was all just like a troll.
magic, mystery, intuition, innocence, courage, wisdom, fulfillment, and abundance. It connects us with our truest essence by teaching us to trust our own intuition and believe in our own unique sparkle magic. Our inner
Right? She can't even consider that the doctor's office scale was accurate. She has to get her own scale. When, you know, the doctor's office scales are probably more accurate than an at-home scale. You know? I know when I go to the doctor's office, it's always like a couple pounds more, and I'm like pissy about it.
unicorn knows our wildest dreams and desires. Tapping into the untamed energy feels like
So for her, if for me it's like a couple of pounds more, for her it would be like 10 pounds more.
absolute freedom and gives you permission to be your authentic self. This card usually shows up when you've been doubting yourself. Wow, I loved that. All right, you guys, so it is time for comment of the day. So comment of the day is where I take the last vlog from the point of me filming this. I put it into a random comment generator picker type deal, and I respond to the first few comments that pop up. Cricket Halo 49 said, photo shoot
No.
in panties. Not a photo shoot, but I mean, kind of like a personal photo shoot. I'm not gonna be like posting them online or anything like that. Scott Wilson 1672 said, I too love ice cold milk. Literally, that is the only way to drink it, ice cold. I will say though, when I
That's exactly how she said it too.
was in an all-girls group home when I was 10 and 11, a trick that they taught us is when we felt like we couldn't sleep, to warm up a tiny bit of milk with a little bit of honey in the microwave. It was supposed to just kind of soothe you and calm you. And I mean, I guess it worked a little bit as a little girl, but
I think it has like something in it that will put you to sleep.
it would work as an adult. Plus, thinking about drinking warm milk now makes me like cringe a little bit. Dr. Pistachio.
What do you guys think of oatmeal made with apple juice? So Bethany Frankel made oatmeal with apple juice and people were freaking out about it, but I feel like that's not that weird. I prefer to make my oatmeal with milk. But I feel like apple juice would just be like, instead of water, it's just water plus sugar and a little bit of apple flavor. Not like that weird.
Samar said, 1835. That's another one of your sock accounts though. I find it really amusing and funny, and also like it shows me that people just like, they don't have critical thinking. A lot of people watch me, so there's gonna be a few positive comments that seep through in the tornado of chaos, no pun intended. A lot of people will not leave positive comments because they get attacked, like hardcore, over just the simplest comments. So when I do see positive comments,
Okay, Amber. That's what they'll say.
comments. Like, I'm rooting for you guys. And
Love
I
you, girl. Okay, Amber.
appreciate you guys. I even appreciate the silent, positive supporters that I have. It genuinely means the world to me. But when there is positivity being spread, people always think it's my sock accounts. Guess what? Amberlynn doesn't have any sock accounts. Imagine that. How would you guys feel if you knew that 99.9%
Blah. Uh-oh.
of the
99.999999999. That sounded like a German leader.
rumors about me are actually all untrue, y'all would probably pass
Lies.
out. Anyway,
99%. Now, do I think every rumor is true? No, you'd be stupid to think everything said about her is true, but not 99%. We're always right. It's like we say something as a rumor, and then the next week she admits to it. Like, there has been so many situations. Like wifey being the same wifey. That's a good one. Her being with someone when she was hiding Valentine. Sure I could think of more, but my brain's tired.
anyways, I'm gonna end this vlog. I hope that you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you in my next one. Thank you
Bye.
for spending the day with me. Bye.
Oh, she threw me off there. 99.9999% of rumors are based on your actual filmed behavior. Exactly. They're not just stuff like taken out of nowhere. It's stuff based on things she has said in the past. All right, you guys, thank you for joining me. I have got to go to bed. It's already way too late, but I never get off when I say I'm going to get off. I just can't do it. Just can't do it. But thank you for joining me, and I will, of course, catch you guys in the next one. If anything wild happens with Foodie, I will try to do a stream at night, but I need to tell you guys my family's coming into town tomorrow night. So I'm not sure if I'll have much time to film, but I'll definitely let you know if I can't do Sunday or not. I'm still not sure at this point if I'm going to do my stream on Sunday. I think I will be able to, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. I will catch you next one. All right. Bye, everyone.